Ready.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Black Blades. Of course, we did miss the session due to all sorts of nonsense going on, as is the case in the world. But we're back now, and very happy to do so. In case you haven't missed it, by the way, our second campaign did start out. You'll see some of the faces here, namely myself, Alias, Justin, and Craig, who are also present in Theros. But it's going to be on alternating weeks with Black Blades. So if you're expecting Theros Part 2 and are disappointed, don't worry. That's next Sunday. Similarly, don't worry, Black Blades isn't going anywhere. They're going to run simultaneously, which means we get to play more D&D, which is awesome. Seeing as there's been a little bit of a break, how are we all? Does anybody have any fun updates? Any shameless self-promotion to do?
I moved.
Alias moved. That was fun. Yeah. Awesome.
Don't do it. Don't do it during a pandemic either.
How did you move during... how did you get movers?
They basically came in looking like coroners, so
Wow.
face masks and gloves and everything,
Nice.
and then we're just like, cool.
Awesome.
Here are the neighbors.
That sounds well
Yeah.
fun. But yeah.
I hit 13,000 subscribers.
Hey,
Yeah,
congratulations
cool.
to Justin.
Congratulations.
If you haven't already, of course, go subscribe to all of these people's fantastic channels, except John, Craig, and Scott, who don't have any. And Loren, who basically doesn't have any.
Hey.
Subscribe to me, Alias, and Justin. But yeah, well, of course, we're back playing Black Blades. It's been a while, so we'll go through a little bit of a recap of what happened in the previous episode, although I'm sure everybody remembers, particularly John and the fate of his hand as they were sneaking around in Haskia de Reese's office before they met Aaron, a young mage from Sky College, who had been imprisoned there. Well, young for a gnome, I should say. Who'd been imprisoned there and was to be transferred to a mysterious prison of sorts that the party has only seen referred to as the Observatory. With this new information, they went and visited their new acquaintance, Erasmus, who is the leader of the Scholars, a neutral organization focused on learning and historical archiving, to see what he knew about this location, where he subtly, I would say, broke neutrality and informed the party.
Super subtly.
Was it?
Super subtly. And informed the party of its origins in the House Dusk Tower, and that they may need to find a way of gaining access, which they entirely neutrally happen to find in Erasmus's desk. So, the party has been armed with several potions that will alter themselves into the appearance of House Dusk guards. And it has actually been 4 weeks, so I can't quite remember exactly where you guys are, but I believe you had just headed.
We were just leaving.
Yeah, I think it was
Yeah.
like the next morning. We
Yes.
were refreshed, ready to go.
Well, that's where we'll pick things up. We'll pick things up at the next morning. Of course, the party are staying in Magister Alex's house in the center of Astria. They know where the Dust Tower is. It's the giant tower, not the Dawn one. And yeah, we'll start with the party there. You're all up, you're all refreshed. We'll say you've all grabbed a bite to eat, and you're just convening in the living room of Magister Alex's house. Take it away.
So what? Do we just swig this and then we change appearance?
I wouldn't
such a
do
bad
it just
feeling.
yet.
I think what he said was, like, it turns you into what you imagine yourself to be. So theoretically, if you think of one of us has to think of Haskia, the other one thinks of, what House Dusk members look like, I suppose.
So basically, Walking Dead, almost. They're kind of sallow and grey and grim.
Yeah, depressed looking, kind of magic
Okay.
initiated. Yeah, something like that.
Okay.
But like I said, don't drink it just yet because it does have a time limit, right? So
do we
you
know
will wanna
how
use
long
when
it
you-
lasts?
Yeah,
though?
yeah.
I mean,
I
I don't want to
imagine-
look like some brooding dark fellow for a whole week if that's the case.
Would I have any magical knowledge of how long it would last?
That's a good point. Maybe if anyone should know, it's probably me. I don't
Well,
know.
Oz, you actually wouldn't with your more sort of instinctive magic roots, we'll say.
I make the
But
snappy
Aaron,
snap.
make me an Arcana check. See if you'd have any idea.
Natural 20.
Oh my goodness, starting out high.
Goddamn.
Yeah, you're gonna regret not having that later. But
I know.
oh, they don't know. But yeah, natural 20. So you are not your area of expertise, but you are somehow, Wikipedia dive perhaps, very knowledgeable on the workings of Alter Self and the potions inside it. And you'd know that, assuming that these potions are well made, these should last probably around 8 hours. You probably have a whole day's worth of use out of these.
Yeah, so I basically tell the party that. I'm like, yeah, so you probably get like a day's worth of it, like a couple hours. So, but I wouldn't, test it. We don't know how good these potions are, right? So.
Oh yes,
I mean,
potions.
they
yeah.
came from the man from the Society of Smart People. Why wouldn't they be like
I'm
top notch?
I'm just
They're
saying.
probably pretty high quality.
I'm just saying we don't know.
I mean, I feel like this is going to go horribly. Oh well.
So was one of us pretending to be a prisoner?
Well, I think Aaron is just the.
Oh, that's
I am-
right.
I am-
Pretending.
I am a prisoner.
Oh, that's right,
I don't have
yes.
to pretend. I'm supposed to be.
I think the question we have is which one of us is going to pretend to be Yaskia?
I vote not me.
I was the least awkward of the bunch. Let's
I
put it
think
that
there's
way.
only one of us who's actually spoken to Yaskia.
Well, see, my
Oh.
do we even need to turn into Yaskia? Like, why can't it just be other Dusk members?
Did it say in the letter that Yaskir was the one bringing me? I don't think so.
It said no, it didn't. It said expect your arrival, and you've actually seen Haskia hand things off to be delivered.
Yeah, so I mean, it could just be a lackey. I imagine Yaskir doesn't necessarily need to do the work himself. I mean, you
And
can be
also,
Yaskir. You can be
But-
Yaskir if you want.
no, I
but-
also think if he's in there already, it's going to look a bit awkward.
Or what if they say, "Oh, Yaskia, did you enjoy the poker game last night?" or something like that, and we obviously don't know anything about
Yeah.
his life. Really, we might get found
But
out that way.
what if we need to get into other areas, though?
Yeah.
Oh, I have an idea. So let's take, I forgot, Aaron, your name. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's take Aaron in under the guise of just being the lackeys. And then when we're in there, Aaron becomes Yaskia. And then
Ooh,
we
I
can
like that.
snoop around.
I really do like that because to do that, we're only going to need 5 potions, and we have 6.
Well, but I think we should do that only if we need to. You never know. We might get inside, and it might just be quite straightforward.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but all right.
What happens if you double dip on the potions? Do you just become like an abomination then, like between 2 people?
If we have potions left over, Nix, I'm sure you can try it out.
Will
Or
it
you
kill
can
me?
sell it.
Oh.
I
I
suppose.
would sell that thing. It's probably worth quite a bit.
How much?
Erasmus said about 12,000 gold, I believe.
Bloody hell. Okay.
It
we'll
was
ch-
almost enough for an endgame. Like,
No, why would you say that?
Stop. Stop.
I'm gonna keep mine.
Okay.
I'm sure elves can be black blades. I mean,
I think I like Oz's idea of
clock-
like keeping it as in their back pocket, but not
As a spare, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
because like he also said, if people start asking about Yaskir and things we don't know, then it's gonna look really weird.
Do you really think he's that sociable, though? I mean, he's a sour old coot. I mean, he just walks around grumpy
Yeah,
and
but
stuff.
those high-ranking members tend to know things that we don't. So if we get quizzed on anything and don't know it, it's gonna look pretty suspicious.
Let me just be like, "Don't talk to me," and walk off, right?
Well, if we say that to someone that Yaskia is like good friends with,
Maybe.
well, so we're
I
gonna
don't
ruin his
know.
social life as well as we're running through.
He
this
ruined
town.
your finger. Do you really care about that?
I
No,
mean,
I'd like
technically,
to see
he
this
ruined his
guy-
own finger.
No, listen, that's not right. You were all there. You were all in the room. I came in by myself. I could have told you a dragon attacked me. You'd probably believe me.
I don't know if I would have believed that. We were
yeah,
indoors.
I don't think so.
Either way, I think we should probably get on this sooner rather than later, because especially whereas they might be on to us with what happened, we probably don't have a lot of time to get this done.
All right. So do we swig it now and then, or
Well, perhaps
when
we
we're
could
there?
find an alleyway near the building, go in there, and then do it, and then walk out.
Should one of us deliver the letter first? So that
I don't
they're
know.
prepared?
I mean,
I mean-
Yaskir sent quite a few letters, so it's possible he might have mentioned something beforehand, or he might have
I,
just.
I think it would look a bit weird if you're like, "Oh, it's Yaskia here. I'm going to send you some prisoners." 5 minutes later, here they are. Well, why even bother sending the letter?
Yeah, might as well just
That
wing
is a
it.
very good point.
So why don't we just take the letter and be like, here you go. Oh, and look, haha. We
Yeah,
have
we
it.
can carry the letter
If they
with us.
ask for it, we can show it, but we don't
Yeah.
need to
Yeah.
make it.
go
We
ahead.
don't need to make it
Okay.
overcomplicated.
Okay. All right. Well, let's go and do some espionaging. Why not?
Okay, so you guys are going to head towards House Dusk's tower, I assume.
Yes, and then find like a secluded spot to
So you head towards the large dark stone tower nestled right in the heart of the House Dusk territory. And as you head through, it seems to be largely business as usual as usual as it ever is in the House Dusk areas. There's people solemnly walking the streets, and you see people delivering what appear to be regular goods, although there's no real visible shops or any sort of eateries at all. They seem to all be taking them to other parts of town, perhaps out of House Dusk areas. As you reach the tower or the courtyard preceding it, there are several offshoots. You're in sort of a square courtyard with the tower at one end of it, and there's all sorts of manners of entrance onto this square, some of which seem more busy than others. You could also dip between a couple of townhouses if you'd like to find a secluded spot, perhaps.
I think we'd like to do that. Yes, please.
All right. You guys just dip between two of the houses that don't look particularly busy, and for all intents and purposes, you guys are secluded from those going about their day.
What-
Before we go, should we have some sort of like keyword or something? in
We
case-
always have the backup keyword.
No.
What was it again? Broccoli?
Broccoli, it's banana bread.
Oh, right.
At the word banana bread, Derek's like, "Whoa, whoa."
Okay.
This is how it comes through.
Dynamite goes off and just launches Derek across the room.
Okay, so what do we do if someone says banana bread?
Panic?
Get out.
That's
Like,
just
right?
like,
do,
you
do
know,
we flee? Do we fight?
I
What does
think
the
we should
keyword
have. I
mean?
think we should have a word for flee and a word and for fight.
Banana and bread.
oh, that's too confusing. What now? Because
No, I understand, because theoretically, you know,
If shit goes bad, we need
if
to know to get out.
espionage is going well, then we just need to confirm with each other that it's going well. But if it's going bad and we need to fight, that's where I think fight is banana bread. I think that's non-negotiable. Anyone got any suggestions for
Flee.
flee?
Run?
That's not a code word, but okay.
Oh, okay. Broccoli.
Broccoli.
Okay.
Broccoli.
All right.
Is there
Okay.
broccoli in this world? In this universe? Is there broccoli?
Yeah,
Is there banana bread?
I-
Come on.
And Nix, you certainly wouldn't, or Nix and Zimmy probably have never had banana bread, but it's something that Derek and Adrastus may have had before.
Me.
Roll for banana bread.
All right. But yeah, just in case, because yeah, we do need to be aware that we're going into a tower full of mages. Things can go very poorly very quickly if things if we fuck up.
I can understand that.
So
Yeah.
mean- It hasn't gotten us killed yet, eh?
and if we do flee, if we do get out, we'll all meet at Magister Alex's house, yeah?
You know, I feel like if we pissed off the entire Dusk Spire, we would need to run a little farther than that.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
but-
just the
Probably to
rendezvous.
the dawn
We all meet
obelisk,
up
I'd
there,
imagine.
Yeah, but at least if we can get
We're
there
gonna start
as
a
a
war.
group.
Fantastic. Glorious idea.
I mean, I don't plan on trying to get kicked out of the city if possible.
Zimmy, we've not started a war yet.
Oh yeah, yeah. Great words. You humans.
All right.
You tell him, Zimmy.
Does anybody
Well-
else have anything to do before we do this?
I'm just a little worried, like I have bad face recognition. Two things. What happens if I somehow forget what you guys look like?
That's where the key word is useful for, I
And,
think.
and yeah, but I mean, I'm not just gonna go up to random strangers and shake them and yell banana bread at them. It just
I
doesn't
think
make
if we
sense.
stay, I think when we change, we'll, just take it over.
Well, let's put it this way. How about we each buddy up
I mean,
with
if
another
we're,
person, so that at least if you know what that person looks like, then you have somebody to be with.
we are going in there under the guise of escorting a prisoner, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So therefore, we're not going to leave the prisoner. We're going to escort the prisoner to wherever and theoretically do whatever we need to discover whilst we are escorting the prisoner. If not, then Haskia, if Aaron becomes Haskia.
I might have
So-
to get to his office.
We shouldn't theoretically need to be separated.
Good.
Hopefully.
Theoretically.
My
Do
other
we have a
question-
cool like group name or something?
No.
The Society
I
of Courage.
Oh
No,
no.
we're just the House Dust people. Stop.
What's wait? I'm really curious.
No.
Oz?
The Society of Courage, of course. It was a band of ancient, well-off adventurers from times gone by. The Society of Courage. You lot never heard of them. They were so cool.
Society of Porridge.
No courage.
All right, so apparently Black Blades is now canon Ravnica in the future.
Whoa. Wait,
Oh, man.
that means that we get to be on magic cards at some point, right?
Yeah.
Stop.
Fine, never
Sorry,
mind. Let's
sorry.
just
It's
do
gonna
this now.
worm its way into every single campaign at
I love
some
it. I
point.
love it.
All right.
Is this
Okay, so-
is this a thing then, Oz?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
we
yes!
get in. We try to find Yaskir's office as quickly as possible, which is going to be entertaining because I don't think we even know where it is.
Oh,
look
look,
like-
we can sit out here talking about it till the cows come up. Let's just fucking get in there.
All right, well,
Alright.
here you go. Bottoms up,
All
everyone.
right, I'm just
about
gonna
hold my
drink
beverage.
it.
Wait,
Well,
what do we look? How?
one at a
If Oz is
You've
drinking,
seen
I'm just
people
gonna watch him drink it.
Well, as I'm drinking it, I assume that I imagine myself looking like a male human in like Order of Dusk robes, just
Yes.
like some generic nondescript guy.
Yeah, for
I
the
would
sake
like-
of okay, unless you want anything specific, I'll assume you all
No,
decide
I
to.
was going to be generic too.
Yeah, cool. For
Yeah,
the sake of
same.
brevity, we'll say that you all turn into rather generic-looking smorgasbord of House Dusk members, all human for the sake of it, and yeah, you retain your current genders, so nothing too confusing. But yes, we'll say that you all turn into a rather pallid, greasy-looking group of House Dawn initiates, House Dusk even initiates.
Where did my ears go?
They're just a bit. They're still there. They're just a bit smaller.
No, I need
But I've
them
lost
to
my
hear
tail.
things.
How do you think I feel? That keeps me balanced.
Well, you're not going to fall over.
Well, I might on
Break
these
on my-
weird long chicken legs.
As
aren't
you
I?
glance
Right.
around the group of you now appearing to be a smattering of House Dusk mages, you can't help but notice that the mage that Zimmy has turned into does seem to be notably taller than the others, perhaps sitting about 6.5 feet tall.
Oh, I am still the tallest.
Oh boy. All right.
Okay.
Anyways.
Oh, I mean, come on, prisoner.
I guess
Oh,
the
yes.
voice changes too, doesn't it?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's give ourselves different voices. Alright.
No, see, I want to hear.
No.
I want to hear Craig do a lizard person doing a human. I think that would just be. I don't know. Anyway.
Greetings, fellow humans.
This is totally normal.
my. Okay.
All right. I suppose we need to make you look like you're a prisoner, right? I'm gonna yoink out a piece of rope or something and just
Alright.
like tie her up.
You tie Aaron's hands.
Not too tight.
No.
There you go.
It's
Now you're
now
back
too
to
tight.
prisoner.
I am now bound.
Yes.
All
All
right.
right. Come on. I'm gonna make this look authentic, so I'm gonna push
So
you
you're
a
gonna
bit.
march her
Yeah.
up to the central double doors of the Dusk Tower. They're fairly unornate objects, just solid black wood. And are you gonna knock on them? I assume.
Yes.
All right. You wrap your hands on the door with a resounding thud, and again, much like House Dawn, a small porthole slides open. From inside, a pair of beady eyes regard you and simply go, "Business today?"
Hopping
Yes,
off
we
a
were-
prisoner.
What she said.
Very well. And slowly the doors creak open and reveal the interior lobby of House Dusk Tower. It's all exactly how you'd imagine from the outside. Cool dark marble and very little embellishment or decoration. Only simple banners showing the symbol of House Dusk. But as you step inside, there is a thin crowd of people, all seemingly going about their business, and at one end of the hall, there appears to be a short queue of which people are going up and speaking to two stationed guards outside the only other door in this atrium. And after short conversations, they appear to be entering the door and going through to the other side. Other than that, there appears to be no formal point of contact other than small groups of people milling about before joining the queue.
I
Seems
assume
boring.
I assume
think
we
that's where
just
we need to
join the
go.
queue.
6 of us standing in a circle.
All right, so you guys roughly shove
go there
Aaron
then.
along and join the back of this short queue. There's only a few pairs of people in front of you and a couple of people on their own. You manage to catch the gist of conversation in front of you. It seems to be two younger mages, perhaps just teenage boys by the sound of them. You hear one of them going, Remember, we got to ask for room 846. We don't want to end up in the wrong classroom again. That was so embarrassing. Remember, you got to ask for the right place. The other one seems to be hurriedly shushing him and going, yeah, I know.
Story of my life.
And eventually those two go up and you see the more nervous of the two. Room 846. And with a wave of the hand, the guard goes, very well. Proceed. And they open up the door. You don't get to see a peek inside, and they sidle on through, barely an open crack in the door, before it slams closed behind them. With this, the guards look up towards your group, and with a curt wave, beckon you forwards.
We approach.
We have a delivery from Haskia for the warden.
At this, an eyebrow raises under the hood of one of the guards. He appears to be wearing some sort of armored hood almost of his robe. He looks towards you with a vague look of bemusement and says, very well. Tell me, where is it you require?
Quick, look at the note.
We're going to the observatory.
A further look of bemusement crosses his face and goes, and you're on business from Haskia and the warden?
That's correct. Who has the letter? I don't know. Whoever has the letter, though.
Whoever wants to have the letter can have the letter. Aaron does have the letter, that's true, actually.
We have a letter from Haskia detailing this.
May I see it?
I'm looking around shiftily, like who's got it.
All right, I'm looking at
And
her
you
like,
okay. I'm gonna like reach in back pocket or whichever pocket I think it's in and be like,
Sure.
try and make it inconspicuous.
You rummage around in. Are you trying to hide that you're doing that?
Yes.
Make a sleight of hand check.
getting molested by my dicks.
I rolled a 6.
You very conspicuously rummage through Aaron's pockets, and eventually you do find the letter folded up. Thankfully, after a relatively short, painful search, you've handed it to the guard, and with a cocked eyebrow, he unfolds it. But upon reading it, his expression changes to one of just absolute passive nature, and he hands it back to you, and with a curt nod, he goes, "Very well, proceed." And the gate opens a small amount.
Let's
I
go.
walk through it with Aaron.
So as you get to the edge of the door, you notice now that the reason you didn't see a peek into it is because there is almost a opaque, black shimmering light covering the doorway. What would you like to do?
Step
Do any of us know what it is?
Aaron would.
Can you tell us?
Yeah, I mean, there's a guard right there.
I mean, that's the thing. I can't really tell you.
All right, true.
Prisoner.
I think we're just.
I think just walk through.
Yeah.
You all die.
Let's go.
All right, so as
Oh,
you step
cool.
through, it's almost like a intense rush of cold air hits you for a couple of seconds until you seem to traverse the black light and enter into a dark, cool stone corridor that seems to stretch on beyond the eye can see, really. It seems to have a slight curve to it, but this is a long corridor. The only thing that you can see other than going forwards is a door, one each to the left and the right, which seems to be about halfway up this intense corridor. And as you look further down it, you see actually that it's not a slight curve, but in fact the corridor raises ever so slightly as it goes along, until eventually you can't see where it ends up.
Weird.
What the heck is this place?
And Aaron, in case you do want to inform the group, you would know that that is essentially a multifunctional portal that a lot of the colleges use to essentially act as directories almost for rooms.
Chances are we're probably in Haskia's personal little pocket dimension office. Maybe. Unless they sent us elsewhere, which is incredibly possible.
Okay. Well, there's 2 doors. We go in one of those, or we keep walking.
I don't know. Perhaps we should try the
We
doors.
should probably check.
Someone else can try the door first.
Who's got the floaty hand thing? Do that again.
Oh yes, that's a fine idea. Yeah, well, I guess we'll walk up to the doors, and I'll try the door on the right.
Okay,
first.
are
I'll
you
just-
gonna mage hand the door?
Yeah, I'm gonna conjure a mage hand. and
Okay, so
try and
you
open
mage
the
hand and
door.
open the door. The door is just, again, a simple wooden door with a handle on it. It opens with no drama and no explosions or curses on your mage hand. From what you
Nice.
can see, it is just an ordinary door. You do get a peek inside as you do so, and it appears to be perhaps a library or storage of some sort. You can see long wooden shelves with many tiers.
Should we perhaps take a quick look around just in case there's anything in here?
Sure.
Me as well, yeah.
I would
All
like
right.
to search the surroundings.
As you enter, you see that this room is vast. It appears to comprise tens of dozens of these shelves stretching easily 50 or 60 meters. As you have a look on all of them, they're all covered in the same undecorated plain black boxes, and upon lifting the lid of one, which I assume you'd like to do next,
Yes.
you die. You
Oh,
You open it up and you see that inside there's wood slats supporting several thin pale blue crystals, about 12 in each box, 6 on each side. Some of the crystals have a tag wrapped around them and some writing on, but many of them go untagged.
Would we recognize those crystals?
You certainly would. It would look very similar to the crystal that the Drake came out of on the ship that you were fighting.
I want to read one of the labels. Does it say like white dragon?
Just add water to you.
So you you open up one and it simply says, Dawn Guard Stevens.
Hmm.
And then you flip it over. And on the other side, it says, Caught in unsanctioned area of tower.
oh.
Oh my.
Yay.
Are there people in here?
Do I see
Yes.
anything around that might be like used to make people into crystals or anything like that? Like anything magical or
No, the room
alchemical?
is what I would describe as extremely uniform. It is
Okay.
rows upon rows of these shelves with boxes sitting on them, stretching all the way to the end of the room.
So this whole room is filled with boxes like that.
Yeah, you'd estimate that. A very ballpark guess, given the amount of shelves, there's probably 300 or 400 boxes in here.
Jeez.
Fucking soul gems, man.
If we broke one of these soul gems, would it release who's inside?
I
Do you
I
really
feel
want
like
to
we should
risk
just-
don't do it in here if you're gonna do it.
No. What I mean is, if we get into some trouble later on, it may be useful to take a couple of these and.
Yeah, we're gonna
Release
take
them.
John Stevenson here and we're gonna throw him at the enemy.
One second. No.
You are not playing human Pokemon,
Go, Dawn Guard.
okay? Dawn Guard is confused.
I'm gonna cast Find Traps. Wait, you already picked up a crystal, right?
Next to
Yeah, I was
Yeah, he looked
oh,
at
yeah,
it.
yeah.
Okay,
Very
reading
yeah,
the
never mind.
label as well.
Yeah. If there was some sort of sensor trap, it's too late.
Yeah, I'm already dead.
Here, let me just cast Shatter. I'll just break them all at the same time.
Oh
Let's see
my
what happens.
What? One
That
question for me,
sounds
Connor. How many gems in a box?
12.
12. Okay.
6 on each side.
Do you think we should take one?
I think we should.
leave.
All right, I actually do have a question. So Connor, some of them have labels. If if John Johnson is here and I
Dawn
go
Guard
with the name
Stevens.
John Guard Stevens
John
is here,
Johnson.
if I look at the next one over that has a label, is it also John Guard Stevens? Or
No.
is it somebody else?
It is I'll say you flick through a few. There are several names. You don't recognize any of them. Very few of them have a title, like Dawn Guard Stevens. Some of them are just
Okay.
normal people's names. And some of them, I'll say that in that box of 12, I can actually check. In that box of 12, 7 of them have tags on, 5 don't. Only 2 of them have reasons. There's Dawn Guard Stevens, and there's another one called Icor Baker, who it says illicit goods.
This is the prison.
I don't recognize any of those names, correct?
You do not.
No, see, I was just checking because the last thing I want these to be are like ammunition, right? Like maybe they're Don God Stevens' little Pokemon that he gets into a problem, he throws one of these and runs away. Like I thought but it's not that, because there's more.
I think
more
that
than one
this
name
is
here.
where you were meant to be.
Yeah, these are
I pointed
these are what they're using to put into the armor to create his army. We're all aware of this, yes.
Yeah.
So surely we should at least
Hundreds of
try
people
and...
in here.
Well, actually, just
Possibly.
to Aaron, one thing that you'd know when Adrasta said that is that the animated armor you fought wasn't powered by anything like this. That was just enchanted armor, which is very doable.
That was him.
Right. So this
I'm
is the
proposing
prison.
we
Okay.
take 2. Don't want to make it look too suspicious. And let's find where we're supposed to take Aaron. And then...
This is, I think, where we're supposed to go, but...
Yeah, but how do you get in one of these? It's not like you can just be like, whoop, jump in,
Wow.
right?
I imagine in the other room we might find out.
Yeah.
I'm not comfortable leaving one of these. Like, I think we should at least try and help. Well, try and help a couple of these people.
How do we choose? There's hundreds and hundreds.
The thing is we can't start taking too many right now, because if there's some sort of safeguard or magical enchantment that will proc if we take these, then he'll know immediately, and he might destroy them all.
I
just have to ask the question.
The rest of this place.
I think we need to find out more information before we do anything too crazy.
Sorry, Derek, did you say you had a question?
What?
Did you say you had a question, or am I going mad?
No, I was going to say something, but...
Oh, I'm going mad.
Go ahead.
How do you pick and choose? Also, Connor, is there a difference between from a
aesthetic point on the crystals
inside it, a difference between one that had a label and one that didn't?
Oh.
Okay.
Just pick that one that you took.
I just think we should look into what's going on here a little bit more before we take things.
Yeah, I'm not too magical a person, but I know that
because we can come back here. It's just right now I think we need to know more, because if we start messing with things, it might be bad.
All right, fine.
I'd like
we come back and get one.
Only having experience with magic in the city.
I'd like to subtly put Don Star Stevens.
Don
Where would you like to put Don Star Stevens? Don
These are soul gems.
Stevens in my pack.
Okay, you take the crystal marked Dawnguard Stevens and you place it in your backpack.
Wonderful.
And you can make a note of that.
All right, don't drop him. Oh, wait, did you do that sneakily? Or...
Yeah, you did it. You did it sneakily.
Oh, sneakily. Okay.
Ooh, that's just.
Are you sorry, John? Are you trying to hide that from the rest of the party?
I mean, yeah, I was.
Slide a hand check. Let's go. You should be good at those. You are a bloody rogue. You're fine.
I think so, right?
That one.
Woo, that was loud. I got an 18.
Yep. Nobody else sees it.
Nope.
Cool. All right, let's go check
like
that
I
other
said,
room.
I understand where you're coming from, Adrastis. It's just magic here is
we
weird.
should, rather than try and save 2 or 3, find a way to save them all. But additionally to that, some of these people, illicit goods, being where you're not supposed to be, not really worthy of being trapped in a gem for all eternity.
I'm just saying, even if we take it, we might not be able to save them right away. We don't know what put them in here. We don't know how to take them out.
No, I know you're right. It feels wrong.
I know.
Anyway, let's check out the other room.
Yeah.
We'll come
What's
back.
behind door number 2? Besides the
like
souls of
pat him on the
500
shoulder,
odd
I'm like-
people.
I have to reach up, actually, probably, but
Again, I'm going to do the old mage hand. Open
Okay.
the door. Wapa.
So you open the door, and from an immediate glance, it seems similar to the other room, although you're not in, of course.
I'm going to step in.
All right. Are you going to open a box and have a look again?
Same thing?
more boxes?
Yeah, it seems to be a very similar setup to the other room.
Bloody hell.
Yeah, I guess just take a quick peek inside a box.
All right, so you open one of the first boxes you come to on one of the shelves, and inside, again, very similar, 12 sort of light blue, vaguely shimmering crystals, some of which have tags on. In fact, in this box, more of them have tags on than prior. There's only 2 without.
Who are
Fair
these poor souls?
How long has he
Can I
been
read
doing
one?
this?
Sorry, Alice, you say you're reading one?
Yeah, just one
Okay.
name.
So you reach down, you sort of flip over a tag to read it. And on one side it says Krexer, the barbarian. And on the other side it says murder in Longhold, willing combatant.
See, now, some of these people, I don't feel so bad about them being in here, especially this guy. Murderer.
Why is someone from Longhold here?
That's what I'm saying. Like, how long has this been going on?
I don't like it. Whatever it is, this is spooky magic. I know that we're on this is it, but it's real now, right? We're looking at what looks like thousands of people in these boxes.
Yeah.
That's not right.
We need to go find out more. We need to find out where his office is. I imagine it's probably maybe down the hall. At least we're in the right place. That's a good start.
Oh, well, let's keep going then, I guess, and go see what's up the creepy hallway.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys are heading up the stone corridor.
Mm-hmm.
So you keep.
Is it dark or is it like?
No, there's flickering torches on the side and a couple of dawn globes used as well, but generally speaking, it's fairly well lit. So you keep heading up there, and eventually you start to see where the rise leads to, and it appears to be a stone staircase that makes its way up. Maybe 15, 20 stairs. You can't see the top of those stairs.
I was gonna say, do we hear anything from the top of the stairs?
Oh, as you get closer, yeah, you can make me a perception check with advantage because everybody would be listening, realistically.
Sweet. A 10. I had a natural 1 on one of my rolls.
Wow.
Nice.
With a 10, no, you don't hear anything.
Well,
I mean,
Let's keep
let's
going.
go see.
Keep going, yeah.
So you head up. Are you heading up the staircase?
We are heading up the staircase.
All
Can
right.
we do it like
Oh,
subtly?
you can all make me a stealth roll if you'd like.
All right.
All right.
I mean, I know how well you guys are good at being stealthy, but
I'm very good at being stealthy.
19. Woo.
19. All right.
He says, rolling a 5.
I got a 17.
I got a 25.
Bloody hell.
I got a
Bloody hell.
15.
15.
I
got
got
12.
an 8.
An 8. Okay. Well, I was taking group lowest, so you can all thank Lorenda. All right. So you.
I have a +5 on stealth too.
We'll say the front runners of the party managed to make their way up the staircase pretty silently with Aaron and her many sort of mechanical accoutrements making a bit of clanking noise as she heads up. With her hands tied, it's not the easiest to exactly proceed stealthily.
Mhm.
As you reach the top of the stairs, you are entering a huge domed room. This is a enormous room, in fact, and there's a lot of things to take in here. So I'm going to put you all on the map as I run you through it, because you do also see
Wrong.
a figure at the end of the room.
Ah, yes.
Matt,
Matt,
Ah,
say-
yes. Just a good old regular
you-
map that we use for every room.
Ignore the red borders on NPCs. As you enter the room, you see that there's a large... First thing you see is a large stone platform in the middle of the room, but beyond that you see raised even more some sort of raised platform at the back with 2 staircases leading to it, upon which you see a figure in trimmed House Dusk robes that you do recognize to be Haskia de Reis. He's facing away currently, seemingly tinkering with something on the side of the large telescope that sits at one side of it. There's all sorts of
doesn't-
arcane... Oh, go ahead.
He doesn't see us currently.
On initial entry, he doesn't seem to be taking any action. There's all sorts of arcane instruments and mysterious just equipment that you don't quite recognize currently all over the place in this room. You see enchanting tables and alchemical regents laid out on many tables around the edges, and to the right-hand side there appears to be more shelves similar to the ones in the 2 rooms that you just witnessed. Off to the left, there is a large tank which appears to be holding some sort of drake-like creature almost suspended into it, upon which there's all sorts of apparatus engaged with the tank seemingly, but you don't know what any of them do, I'm afraid. On the central stone platform, there is what looks to be, Aaron, you would recognize as some form of electrical equipment with the coils, although again, its function you couldn't be sure of. As you enter this huge domed room, Haskia doesn't seem to break his actions, but you do hear, emanating from the platform, I was wondering when you'd make your appearance. Do come in.
We go in. I go in.
Yeah, I'll go in.
You can all move around freely on the map, by the way, wherever you.
Oh yeah, right. Map.
I don't like it.
I mean, I have to follow you guys because I'm tied to you.
I assume at some point we should
Well, don't forget, we are.
John just briefly DC'd and messed all the cameers up, so I apologize for all the cameras moving, but I'm not fixing
sorry.
it. It's fine.
Oh,
John!
It's fine.
classic John.
Everybody
okay.
knows who you are, man. It's fine.
That's all right. Yeah. So we're still polymorphs. So.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I assume he knows who we are at this point.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep walking.
Yep. We'll just wait for him to say things.
Okay, so you guys
It's
walk.
the bad guy monologue.
You guys walk up in front of the central stone platform in the room, and you notice a wry smile on Haskier's face. He goes, "Oh, please. You can do away with the rudimentary disguises." And with a
Sorry, Connor, before he starts talking more, can I try and stealthily undo Aaron's bonds?
yeah, absolutely. You can just do it, I would say. You don't
Okay.
notice any interference from him as you untie her hands.
Okay.
And he waves his hand, and you feel a vague breeze wash over you, and as you look down at your hands, you realize that the disguises have indeed been dispelled. So you stand in your true forms, but Haske betrays no emotion on his face. He simply looks towards you and goes, "I must know. What is it you came here to achieve today?"
Well, you seem to be up to no good, first and foremost, and we found your lovely prison and want to know why you're doing that, and we're going to stop you, basically. Did I get the gist of it?
Yes, that's about it.
That was
Yeah.
pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And at this, he
Yeah.
smiles. And he looks down towards you all, spreads his arms over, and goes, "You all truly have no understanding of what's really happening, do you?"
Well, explain it to us then.
Do the evil guy monologue.
Yeah.
I'm sure by now you know of what we are capable of doing. You've seen the crystals, and I believe you've encountered some of them yourselves.
Why? Why do it?
Why are you supplying these crystals to who we suspect you are supplying them to?
And at this, his smile seems to crack even more, and he simply goes, "Mortis is indeed a mutual acquaintance of ours. I supply him with the crystals, for I have no other choice. It is better to be
Awesome.
on the winning side of a conflict. And
Yeah,
this is
that's
not
why
a
we're
conflict.
over here.
Well, forgive me, but your current actions wouldn't exactly imply that you're on the winning side."
But aren't you like powerful and stuff? Like if you know he's doing bad stuff and
You
you're
could
with him
stop
because
him.
he's on the winning side, couldn't you just, I don't know, get more people? Maybe not like us because you think we're trash, but work with some other people. This is a powerful play. I don't know. I'm not from here, but I feel like there's a better way of going about this.
Yeah, you have a lot of power. You could stop him.
And with this, he looks towards Aaron and Zimmy, and he goes, "Forgive me, you know even less. You weren't the people here today who have witnessed some of the power of a Primarch. Those who have understand that there's only one way any of this ends. And I would rather remain alive throughout."
I've also witnessed the horrible crap you've been doing downstairs, and I'm not a huge fan of that either.
He sort of almost looks remorseful in a way, and he looks towards you and he simply says, "Unnecessary measures have not been taken. We've had to do what we've had to do."
How long have you been doing this for?
Long enough to earn my place rightfully. I will lead Astria into the only future it survives in, no matter what I have to do.
Do you trust the Mortis, the dude?
Trust is a luxury that I don't really get to afford. I trust
Right,
he
so
needs what
technically-
I'm doing here,
Right, but what about if he doesn't know? He no longer needs what you're doing, though.
Were that the case, I imagine I'd already be dead.
Right, but at some point, he might decide, too much of a liability. I'm just saying.
Perhaps, but again, this is the only future afforded to me. I will rule Astria when all of this is over.
You
Whether
will
he
not.
keeps his word on that or not remains to be seen.
Just you?
Myself and those loyal. You really don't understand the implications of what's going on, do you? Tell me, the crystals you've seen so far, I believe you fought against a young wormling in one of them, yes?
And you think the whole of Astria is just going to bend to your will? Is just going to let you take it over like that?
Yes.
We've both been in Astria long enough to know it's not just going to let you do that.
Oh, I won't need it to let me. When I raise it out of the ashes, that's when people will see. You don't understand still. You've seen here today, and you've heard, I'm sure, that it's not fiends and beasts in these crystals you see here. And he gestures over to the shelves where, instead of being in boxes, it seems like singular crystals are arranged in all sorts of manner of contraption. You don't seem to grasp the power of what Mortis is wielding. One person can transport an army of thousands. Forgive me. People have transported armies of thousands. But I must thank you, and you've opened up great opportunity. You've all come after me when you're the only group of people who knows anything about what's going on.
I don't believe you.
You can believe what you want. If you are to survive this encounter, and I always offer you the choice of perhaps joining the winning side or even walking away, as good as it would do you. When you leave this place, you'll see the consequences of the orders I recently issued, knowing that all of you would be here.
What orders?
What did you do?
It's a trap.
Every city in Lomos has been building an army without being seen. And he turns back around to look at the table. He goes, would you look at the time? It appears as though some of those armies may be mobilizing.
Shit.
You can't be serious. But that would, like, why would you want to live
Why
in
not
a
use
world that you basically destroyed?
Why not use those armies against Mortis?
Because you've seen the power he wields. Do you really think nobody would join up when faced with the might of a Primarch? Tell me, and he looks towards certain members of the party, meeting your gaze one by one. Have any of you given a thought to Daloth since you left it?
I've thought about Daloth every day since we left.
Then you know how this ends. With but one Primarch, Mortis has a being of immeasurable power to rally others to his cause. Truth be told, I don't much care for the outside world, but as I said, I will do what I must to ensure Astria's survival. House Dusk gets painted as many things, but we are a necessary evil, as you would view us, for this city's survival.
What about Melvar?
And at this, the smile vaguely returns. He goes, now that isn't something I was expecting. Melvar, he wouldn't help you. He'd be in my position if he could be.
Are you sure?
I know Melvar likely far better than you.
So you're saying the one mage currently alive who helped imprison the Primarchs originally would not attempt to reprison them.
He didn't imprison the Primarchs on his own. That legend's been spun far and long, but Melvar was a young member of a group of many who imprisoned them. He has knowledge of what they did, granted. But you think he alone could stand against all that Mortis has?
No, but you could stand with him. Dusk and Dawn could stand with him.
And be annihilated in the process.
What's to say he's not just going to annihilate you anyway?
Perhaps he will. But I can't do anything about that. If
Wouldn't you
Astria
rather-
is in a strong position, perhaps we'll be better to withstand him. I am no fool. I don't think Mortis is going to leave us alone and leave me to self-rule, but I'd rather live as a puppet than die.
Be a slave, not a puppet. You'd be no better than the people you imprison in the crystals.
I can live and breathe. I think that is somewhat preferable. Perhaps we disagree on that.
Either way, you're not going to get away with this.
And what do you intend to do about it? You've come here to kill me, I assume?
Where is Melvar?
You expect to walk in and find Melva what? Behind a curtain? In a chest, perhaps, up here? You fools.
Guessing he's in one of these crystals.
What an astute observation. Perhaps he is. Perhaps he is somewhere else entirely. I see no reason why I should tell you. But you do all realize, even if you strike me down today, and make no mistake, many of you would die in the attempt. You will emerge in a different world. A world which I can offer you position in.
You can't offer us shit. Because
None
you
of us-
can't even ensure your own survival. How do you offer us anything?
I do everything to ensure my own survival.
From the sounds of it, we're all pretty screwed. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm tired of hearing this guy talk.
I just think it's funny how he thinks that a Primarch will be lenient towards him.
Every Primarch had generals. You would know if you knew anything of the history that I did.
Excuse me, Haskia, I've been intimately familiar with a Primarch.
Phrasing.
Intimate.
Your rhetoric could use some work, I'll give you that.
I mean, he was inside me.
To this he scoffs, he goes, it appears as though we're at an impasse. Like I say, you can survive. Or you can make your move. Perhaps you will strike me down. It wouldn't really matter much anyway.
Well, I'm down for kicking his ass if you guys are.
Might not matter much, but I think it would make us all feel a bit better.
Yeah, let's beat the crap out of him. Combat music, please.
Alright, at this point, Haskia throws out an arm to his right, and a metallic, black polished staff with a burning ember at one end flies into his hand. He taps it once on the ground, and 2 armored sentries on either staircase activate and stand blocking the entrance to each staircase. He looked
knew I
towards
should've-
you, almost with a resigned look on his face and a weary sigh. And you can all roll initiative.
I knew I should have casted a certain spell before he did that.
Ooh,
Boom.
I don't know how
Music
I'm gonna
time.
roll
Let's
now
go.
with cats.
ooh, what did I get? Hold
Nice.
on. Where's my
I
face?
rolled
Sorry,
so
Kitty.
poorly.
I rolled well. Hold on.
17.
I rolled garbage.
I will add your turns 1 second.
I rolled a 19.
I didn't want to have to fight Yaskir, you know?
I was going to like cast a spell on him, but I didn't want to like jump on the train a little too quick there.
Should have banana bread, man. That's what you do.
I know.
Perfect.
I
banana
think
bread
that's
time.
turns for all of you, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Cool.
Yeah. Let me put my number in. There we go.
Yeah.
If we all
Alright.
do it at once, it'll like stop you.
Oh, I haven't rolled dice for like a month. Feels good.
Feels good.
Feels
Alright.
dice, man.
Dice,
So-
baby.
Right, you're
Nice.
dead. Okay.
I like how I go last.
D, what did you roll? Let's have a look.
I see.
Oh, 26 on Mr.
I got a
Zimmy.
nat 20. My dex is 4, and I get to add my wisdom mod.
Damn.
All right.
I'm speedy, fool.
I tell you what, because this could be quite a long fight, hopefully it'll be really enjoyable for everyone, but let's take a short break before we get into the fight, because we could be here a while.
That's a good idea.
So let's take a short break, get a drink, and then when we
No,
come
wait.
back,
Oh man.
we will banana bread the entire party. So we'll see you in a second. Ready, are we all good?
Yeah.
Yarp.
Aye, Captain.
Back into the fight. Zimmy,
Fight.
you're up. You see these two animated sentries taking position at the bottom of the staircase, and Haskia appears to be almost pulling a stream of flame from his staff. What would you like to do?
I'm going to look at him and then conspicuously look at the construct directly north of me.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going to shoot at the construct directly north of me.
Take your shot.
Take a shot. Cool.
Bang.
Cranium blast.
Aim.
Crap, those were all so bad, except the main one. I can't do basic math. That would be a 121.
Can't wait to go last.
121
Is a
hits,
4.
yeah.
No, one is a 21.
That hits.
One
Wow.
is a
But 21
14.
hits. You're good.
What about the 14?
Oh, that doesn't hit, no. Sorry, I didn't
sorry.
realize it had multiple attacks. Sorry, yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah. I assume the other one doesn't hit either. Okay, so that one hits. So that is a D8 plus my weird dread ambusher thing. So it's just one extra D8. All right, cool.
Extra damage.
Ooh,
Wow.
wow. I didn't roll very well. 6, 10 total.
All right, so your arrow thunks center mass on this armored sentry, getting past its shield. I should mention they're both wielding these large tower shields with pole axes in the other hand. And your arrow thunks in, and you see a faint stream of vapor escaping from the gap, but no
All right, and,
reaction from the sentry whatsoever.
And I'm going to go ahead and just move like here-ish.
Okay,
And that's my turn.
Adrastus, you're up.
Yep. I am
Dawn.
going to look at them and cast Fairy Fire. And it says in a 20-foot cube.
Okay,
So would I be able to get all of them, or would it just
I think you'd be able to pick like Haskia and one.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. I
Actually,
will go for
you could probably only get Haskia and the one on the right.
Yeah, I'll get those two then.
Okay, could you just read me the text of Fairy Fire again?
Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light. Your choice. Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails a dexterity saving throw.
Mhm.
For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light in a radius. Any attack roll against an affected creature object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and the affected creature or object can't benefit from being invisible.
All right. So do I need to make dex saves or not? I didn't think I'd do right.
You need to
Is
make
there-
like it'll have the effect. You need to make dex saves to stop them being illuminated, like if to stop being outlined in light.
Okay. All right. So Haskia, what's your DC?
Spell DC 14.
Okay, that's a 14. So it makes it. The other one rolls a 17. So they both make it. So they're not illuminated, but they
Okay.
are outlined, and you have advantage against them, I believe, and they can't go invisible.
That is correct. And
I'll give
I'm
them the
going
Ninja
to
Mask
then-
of Fairy Fire.
I'm going to move here, just to the left a bit,
Mm-hmm.
and as a bonus action, I am going to turn into a rhino.
Okay, that sounds large, so bear that in mind.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
fine.
That is big.
So, I will give I'll shape Adrastus to be large. There you go.
Okay.
Big.
Chonk.
I am a chonk.
All
Oh my
right.
god.
Anything else?
No, that is me done. I'm getting my
I'll show you
ninja
more
mask
like
of
what-
rhino, and that is my turn.
Okay. Oz, you're up.
Okay, I got a big turn planned. Let's get ready. So I'm gonna go 25 feet to here. I'm just gonna run over,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna cast lightning bolt in a line from
Cool.
there, hitting the animated armor. And it's 100 feet long, so I don't know if it goes through to the far
Through
end.
to another dimension.
Yeah. Both the animated armor and the Haskia will have to make a dex saving throw.
Okay. I'll roll for the armor first. That is, yeah, that's a 7. That doesn't make it.
Okay.
And Haskia rolls, okay, he rolls an 18.
Okay. So he'll take half damage. Now
Okay.
just bear with me. If I don't, so I just roll the
Yeah,
damage.
That's absolutely fine.
Man, this is slapping.
It's divinity. It's
Yeah,
great.
that's a good tune.
Ooh, I got 26 lightning damage.
Okay.
So that'll be and 13 to Yaskier. And then two things happen after I cast a lightning spell.
Okay.
So whenever I cast, this is a new thing. At level 6 now, whenever I cast a lightning or thunder spell, lightning erupts around me, and the armor will take 6 lightning damage
Okay.
from me.
Ozmax
then-
literally zaps.
Yes.
You are Zappo now.
Yeah. So then, with my bonus action, I will fly away 10 feet without taking an
Okay.
attack of opportunity, and then I'll run back 5 feet with the
Okay.
last remaining movement.
Wow.
So that's it.
All right.
That's everything.
So yeah, after your lightning bolt strikes, you see Haskia manages to kind of like hunker away and just gets singed by it. But the armor, you actually blast out the central piece, and it's little more than like boots, a floating helmet, a cape, a shield, and a weapon now. But yeah, you have very, very severely damaged the right-hand sentry.
Nice.
All right.
That's it. That ends my turn.
Next, you're up.
I am going to start raging, please.
Okie dokie.
And I would like to run towards the other one that hasn't been beaten up yet and smack the ever living crap out of him with
Okay.
my sword.
Make your attacks.
Yes. Got my rolly thing back. Oh, 20. Natural 20.
That's natural 20. That certainly hits.
Well, hey, it's 2 of the night.
Yeah, baby. Then a d6. Whoops, come here. That's not a d6. That's a d6. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 damage.
Okay.
Slashing damage. Yeah. And then I would like to hit him again.
Okie dokie.
My second attack.
The crit was only a 10.
Hmm?
Oh, I'm just sad. It was low damage.
Sorry, my bad. I rolled. What's that? 17.
That does not hit, I'm afraid.
17 doesn't hit.
Does not.
Holy shit.
So
It
Okay.
is a suit of armor.
Your first attack rends a huge gash in a bit. The armor seems to react and get its shield in the way for the second one, but again, you cut a huge swathe of its like chest plate essentially out, and more of this vapor starts seeping outwards.
Okay. That will end my turn then.
All right. So Haskia, now outlined in shimmering light from fairy fire. You hear him sort of murmur to himself and simply go, "You fools!" And he's gonna get that stream of fire he's kind of conducting from the end of his staff and fling a fireball down.
I can't wait.
That's a radius sphere.
John, this
Right.
is
Oh,
so funny.
baby.
Well, I'm glad I got away from you
So
guys.
I'm gonna need a dexterity saving throw from everybody but Nyx.
And I have a -1 because I'm a fucking rhino.
Oh
I rolled a 26.
Jesus.
That certainly makes it.
I got a 16.
I got
20.
a 15.
Okay.
no. 23.
Are we missing one?
Zimmy.
I got a 15.
Oh, okay, so 15's fail. So Adrastus and Zimmy, you
Damn it.
fail. We'll roll the damage once. I'm actually, I'm cheating a little bit. I'm using a roller for this. It takes ages. Okay, so Adrastus and Zimmy, you take 25 points of fire damage. Everybody else halved
To 12.
to 12 because you round down in D&D.
Shit.
Oh.
So,
All right,
Ow.
and he remains where he is for now. Derek, you are up.
Sorry, math is hard. So I am going to. How far is that? Is that exactly? Yes, it is. I'm running to the one that Oz basically blew a hole through, and am going to take a big old meaty swing with shock and awe.
Do it.
Wah! First, oh Jesus, 12.
That does not hit, I'm afraid.
And oh, that's a little better. 17.
That
Wait,
doesn't
we
hit
know
either.
17 doesn't hit. Shoot.
Sorry, John. I just want to make sure. Are you rolling with advantage because of fairy fire?
Oh. No, those were only 2 rolls.
Or you can roll an
That's
extra
what you
one
get
for
for
each one.
forgetting fairy fire. There you go. What?
John, you're the
So-
master of fairy fire. What the hell?
I know, right? It's my fault. 25.
That certainly hits.
That's better. Wah. And then, surprisingly, 22.
That also certainly hits.
Oh my god, it actually went off.
fairy
Cray.
fire does
You're
work.
welcome.
Fairy fire is pretty good.
Let
Oh, actually,
me-
Scott, I'll need a concentration save for you because fairy fire is concentration, right?
Oh shit, yeah.
yes.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Does all of this go away?
Yeah, it might.
No, I rolled a unnatural 20.
Uh,
Ah, Ah, sweet.
Jesus.
Oh.
That makes it. You're fine.
All
You had to
Oh, I
roll a
was about to
12 or
say.
above to make it.
right, here we go. Swing and damage.
All right.
7 and 4, 20, 11, 12, 15.
Yep. You just tear its helmet in half. You cleave it in two, and the armor and the weapons clatter to the floor. Thoroughly de-animated, I think it's safe to say.
Actually, 22, but yes.
Yes,
Love it.
Derek, get it. Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
22. Now they're not dead.
Nicely
Sorry.
done.
Oh, perfect. Awesome. And I'm going to. How high is this little staircase he's on?
It's like it's not that much. I'd say it's probably like 5 or 6 feet up.
Okay. I'm gonna. I'm just gonna run over by Nyx.
Can you do that's 50 feet of movement?
Dash.
Okay.
Sorry, I bonus cast dash.
Okay. Sure. That
And
makes
then-
sense. All right. It is
I bonus rogue.
the sentry's turn. If you have nothing else to do, Derek.
No, that's it for me.
All right. So this armor is going to turn and slash towards the oncoming Derek. Because why not?
Uh-oh.
He just killed its buddy.
Ow.
That is a.
Do they have empathy to themselves? Oh my goodness.
The first stab of the poleaxe goes wild and misses you by a mile, but the second one is a 22. The first one was a
That
7, by the way.
Definitely hits.
Okay, and you take. Where are these dice that I never use? There they are.
Uh-oh. I don't like when he pulls out the dice he never
The
uses.
D300. You take 7 points of slashing damage as the poleaxe just catches you on the arm as you're sprinting forwards.
Going to use my reaction to use Uncanny Dodge and take half damage.
Sure thing. All right. Aaron, you're up.
All right, since this worked so well last time, I'm going to cast a Dispel Magic on the helmed horror over there in the corner that they're attacking.
Okay.
Jesus,
I have to
Derek.
make it... yeah.
Whoa.
So I have to make a spell attack check or whatever,
Okay.
and then it's against the level of your spell.
Against my spell save
The
DC.
DC is equal to 10 plus the spell's level.
Oh right, okay.
So, natural 1.
Love it.
There she
There's
is.
Loren.
I'm back.
She
Go ahead and
back.
say, I
God
beat that.
sake.
Yeah, surprisingly, I don't roll a
Alright,
natural.
And for my bonus action, I'm going to give Bardic Inspiration to let's give it to Adrastus. Why not? There
Okay.
you go. An extra
I-
D8, my friend.
I am one inspired rhino.
And
He stamps his foot excitedly.
get in there.
All right.
All right, and
Zimmy,
that's,
anything else? Sorry. Zimmy,
No, it's-
you're up.
You damn people are in my way. I'm trying to figure out how to get a shot on the bot.
We got him. We got him. Shoot the other guy.
Yeah, shoot
I would
yes.
say where Haskia is actually, you would need to be on the central soul platform to get a clear shot at him. Otherwise, he would benefit from probably half cover. Just because he's like higher up than you, so you can't see all of him, basically.
I was talking about the sentry bot.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine.
Probably not gonna get a good shot unless you move.
Yeah, it would also currently benefit from probably 3/4 cover, to be honest. That's 2 of your comrades in front of it.
What if I go here?
Yep, I say you could probably shoot around. I'll allow you to have the shot. Why not?
Okay. I mean, I'm fine going like there. It's fine.
Yeah, that works.
Once again, I'm going to look at the bad man and then look back at the armor.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark
Okay,
as a bonus action.
all right, on the armor?
Yes. I don't think Yeah, I just choose something.
Yep, you do.
Oh, no, I have to.
Yeah, it's not like a roll or anything, you just apply it.
Cool. Fucking terrible attacks. A 19.
That hits?
Cool. And then, and a 12 does not.
No, it doesn't.
So that's the 19. That's a D8 plus the D6. 8, 15.
Wow, okay. Yeah, again, you just blast parts of it away, knocking away a pauldron with your arrow, and yeah, this thing seems to be running out of whatever magical power is making it not fall apart, which it looks like it's about to do.
And oh gosh, I am just going to stay where I am
Okay.
and hope.
All right, Adrastus, you are up.
muted.
What you muted?
I think you guys have blocked every route I can to get to Haskia.
Just run and jump.
I
Massively.
mean, that's
Flying
kind of
rhino.
what I'm thinking of doing. Is that feasible, this movement path, Connor?
That
I've
would
got?
be. Have you got 50 feet of movement?
Yeah, I've got 40 feet and I've got
That's-
nimble or whatever it is. That gives me an extra 10 feet of movement.
All right. Yeah. If you have 50 feet, I would say
Would I have to do like a check?
you're a large creature, and that is
Yeah.
like that's probably like a few feet up and 10 feet across. I don't know if
Yeah.
you could jump that realistically.
Yeah, I'm a rhino as well, so
yeah,
they're not
you're
exactly
not like the most
agile.
gracious creature in the world.
I think if that's the case, then I'll probably just try. I can't get past Oz here, can I?
No.
All right, well, I think I'll just move here behind Oz and wait for him to get the hint. I can't do anything else. I'll nudge him with my horn, just like.
I mean, you can unwild shape if you want and take actions, but it's up to you.
Meh.
Okay.
Nah.
All right.
I
Oz-
like having 3 health bars.
Oz, your turn.
Oh, piss off, Adrastus!
Just ram Oz.
I'll move and kind of take. Can I move into that little space there and like take?
Yeah, yeah. You can sort of take cover behind the bookshelf or the
All right, and
box
then
shelf.
I'm going to cast a chromatic orb at level 2 at Haskia.
Okay.
And I'll have advantage because of fairy fire. So,
Mm-hmm.
okay. All right, that's 22.
That certainly hits.
Okay, so he takes.
What element are you casting your fairy? Sorry, what element are you casting your orb?
Come on. Well, actually, no, it could be thunder or lightning. I will go with lightning.
Very nice. Beautiful.
So bear with me whilst I get the damage. Okay, it takes 19 points of
Nice.
lightning damage.
All right, so your orb thoroughly catches him in the chest, and you see him convulse with the shock of the electricity, but he manages to firmly regain his footing with the help of his staff. Was that 19 points, by the way?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Have some of that.
And I'll end my turn.
All right, Nyx, you're up.
Alright, cool. Again, same guy. I'm gonna swing it in with my great axe or great sword. Sorry.
Okay.
Oh fudge. Oh, yeah, that's a natural one. So
That certainly doesn't hit.
7. I'm gonna try it again. Real good. Oh, 20 again.
Natural 20. All right.
Natural 20?
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
2 and 3 of the
Wow.
sessions.
You're not rolling a
Wow.
magic spin down counter, are you?
No.
Good. All right. It's fine. Because those like 1 or 20. But all right. Roll your damage.
Yeah. 2d6. Ugh, 1. I need 9.
9. That's enough. You just cleave it in half,
Yay.
and once again crumple through the armor, and it clatters to the floor, thoroughly inanimate.
All right, then I'm gonna just like growl at it because I'm raging, and then run off to up the stairs here towards this
Alright.
guy. Run behind him here.
Can you get that far? Let's have a look.
And
She's a
sneer
bard.
at him.
And yeah, you're fine. All right.
Sneer at him and growl aggressively.
All right. He is currently on the other side of this large
Alrighty.
telescope, but
Do I wait? Can I get through there?
no, you'd be in melee range.
Okay, cool.
All right.
That's fine.
So it is Haskia's turn. Now he is going to turn and smirk at you, Nyx.
Uh-oh.
And
Yes?
with a swish of his robe and a puff of smoke almost, he's going to misty step
Motherfucker.
over to
Whoa.
Fucker.
the back corner of this,
Oh, hey, buddy.
where he's going to stare Zimmy in the face and raise his hand. You see the tip of his staff glow once more, and he's going to cast 3 scorching rays, you could say, at you, Zimmy.
I-
Oh no!
I thought he got the hint.
Come back, coward.
The first one is a 21.
Yeah, it hits.
Yep,
Ooh,
so
you
that's
got hit.
that's 1 hit. The second one is an 8, so I'm assuming that doesn't hit.
Nope.
And the next one is a 16.
That just barely hits, yeah.
Okay, so that is 2 hits of his scorching ray.
Did you take full fireball earlier?
Yes, he did.
I got health points.
And you take, you might not after
He's
this.
the tallest.
You take 17 points of fire damage
Yeah, that's fine.
as the 2 rays crash into you. And
Ow.
after he lowers his hand, he's gonna look around at the state of the party smirk towards you, Aaron, and go, "Ah, yes. I'd somewhat forgotten about you." And cast out his right hand from his pocket, and you see 2 crystals glint in the air until they land right next to you, Aaron. And from the swirling vapors, we'll say, 2 cloaked figures emerge, wielding daggers in each hand, with sinister masks of blue and gold.
That is unsettling. You're keeping your own men in crystals now?
And he just looks towards you and goes, "I told you of the potential." And they are going to get a turn, which they're going to roll initiative for now. That is a... Oof, that's pretty good. They roll a 22. Would that put them in the turn order? That would put them after Zimmy. Oh, so they're entering this round. Icon, drag for shit. There you go.
Hello.
Perfect. All right.
What's up, lads?
Derek, you're up.
That's not right. You can't just do that. And I'll run up and stab him.
All right.
Stab him.
Stab a bitch.
Stab.
You
I
have
rolled
advantage,
a
remember.
22.
22 certainly hits.
And I rolled a 17 for the second one.
17 also hits.
Ooh, that's right, because it's Yaskir this time. I have to do it because we're in combat. Rakish Audacity, way!
I love it.
I love Rakish Audacity.
9. 23 points of damage.
Nice. 2
6 of
solid
that being
strikes
lightning.
while he's distracted, throwing out these crystallized assassins towards Aaron.
And, yeah, I'm not going to run away because I don't like this guy.
All
So I'm
right.
just going to end my turn there.
Sounds pretty good.
Kill it.
Aaron, you're up.
All right, sup, lads? Okay, I'm going to attempt to cast hold person on the guy on my right.
Okay. So what
So-
what DC save do I have to do for that?
He has to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Okay, let me just grab his stats. There's a wisdom somewhere. All right. So he rolls that's a 13.
Ooh, it fails.
All right. So you cast the one on the right, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so yeah, you
The one
see
near Adrastus.
while they're both kind of readying these downward-facing daggers, you see him lock up almost. Assuming he's male, he seems to have a large build behind the mask.
Yeah.
And he gets the broken heart of I'm held person.
All right. I think that's pretty much all I can do, unfortunately. I'll give Adrastus already has a bardic inspiration. I'll give a bardic inspiration to, let's say, Zimmy. He can get one.
All right.
I don't
Zimmy-
remember what that does.
It's like a
You get a D8 on like an attack roll or something like that,
Okay.
or a check.
And then check.
All right. Anything else?
No, I'm gonna sit tight because otherwise I'll get stabbed.
Zimmy, you are up.
You're a jerk. Eh.
You successfully away.
Successful ant jank.
All right. And I have advantage on attacking him, right? Oh, right. So I had concentration on Hunter's Mark. I rolled for the check. I got a 15. I
Okay.
assume I'm fine.
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay. I'm going to move the Hunter's
So
Mark
it's 10
onto what's his
or
name.
half the damage you take, whichever is higher,
Okay, cool.
for a concentration check.
Just wanted to make sure I let everyone know. So Yasuke is now Hunter's Marked.
Where's the snail of Hunter's Mark?
He has the sad okay, he can also have the lightning bolt of Hunter's Mark this time.
Zap.
Okay. Oh, sweet. I got a natural 20,
Perfect.
and then the other
Bloody
one
hell.
is 19 plus 9. I'm doing math.
Okay.
Bloody hell.
So as your arrows fly through the sky, he quickly flicks his hand up and you see a shimmering barrier of light upon which the arrows break. However, the natural 20 does hit. So
Okay.
roll your damage.
So just the crit.
Yeah, just the crit.
Okay. So that's 2 of these and 2 of these. Yes. Could have been worse, I guess.
Everyone's rolling. They're like, I guess. Whatever.
24.
Wow, yeah, that's a great hit. Okay, so
Jeez.
yeah, your arrow just thunks into his shoulder, and you can hear him for the first time gasp out in pain as it impacts.
You mean.
All
Not a
right.
nice guy.
Big meaty.
Man, a few words over there.
Oh, that's it.
All right. Turn of the assassins next to you, Aaron. So, this one to the left is going to see Haskia under attack. It's actually going to sprint back away from you, so you get an attack of opportunity if you'd like to take it. If you have anything you can take it with.
I would
No.
indeed like to take it. I do have a short sword.
Swing away.
Don't stab me, Connor, please.
That's gonna be a 14.
That does not hit, I'm afraid. And so the assassin is going to dash over towards you, Derek, and swing with these two sickly-looking daggers towards you. And the first one is a 17 to hit,
That hits.
and the other one is a natural 20, which is rather exciting.
That does not hit.
It's been a while since I rolled a natural 20 against you guys.
That is not.
Not sure that's entirely true. All right, so we'll do the crit first. The crit deals... not too bad. That's 4, 7, 13. 13 points of slashing damage. And you also take 8 points of poison damage as the blade pierces you. The second attack deals 3
Sorry,
points
what was the
of
total
slashing.
there?
I just read it. I can't remember because I changed my dice.
13
plus
13
8.
plus 8, I believe. Yes, that's correct.
Perfect. Sorry, I thought it was 7.
The second one, you take 3 points of slashing damage and 5 points of poison.
Okay, yeah, that's math. Awesome.
All right. And the other one gets to make a wisdom save at the end of its turn, I believe, against whole person.
Yeah, he would.
Okay. That is a 16.
Yep.
All right. So, but that's its entire turn. You see it reanimate and try to gain his bearings once again, and he finds his footing. Adrastus, you're up.
Okay. Can I run up here beside Oz, then turn around and try and ram this assassin?
Sure. Would that not send them flying into Aaron?
It doesn't say about making them fly into them. It basically, if I move at least 20 feet and hit with my attack, it takes an extra.
Okay.
Like it takes an extra amount
Yeah,
of damage.
that's
so-
fine. You would take an attack of opportunity from
Yeah,
it.
I know.
I'm sure. Maybe he'll fly over me.
It's worth it.
You are short.
Just
So, yeah.
ram him into the shark tank.
Yeah, so I am going to move. I can't. I need to move. I'm going to move up here and take the opportunity attack.
Okay, so the opportunity attack is a 15.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, and that deals. Ooh, nice. 11 points of slashing damage and 6 points of poison. The high roll is real. Nice.
Guys, don't fuck
11,
around.
17 points of damage.
Okay, that's fine. So, and then I'm going to turn around and ram this guy.
Okay.
So I'm going to use my bardic inspiration to make sure I hit this roll. So that's an extra 1d8, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Cool. So I rolled a. That's a good thing because I rolled an 11 plus.
Make
Plus
it 12.
7,
Make it
so
12.
18.
Oh.
Yep, that certainly hits.
Okay, so you take 2d8 plus 5. So that
Okay.
is 5, 9. So that's 14 plus an extra 2d8 piercing damage.
Okay.
14.
Gourd.
That
Bloody hell.
is 7, so 21. 24 points of damage total, and you
Okay.
have to make a DC 15 strength saving check or be knocked prone.
Okay, let me just check this thing's strength actually, because it's on the barrier. Okay, yeah, that's a 15, so that makes it.
Okay.
But okay, yeah, you get a devastating attack off of it, and it seems like you nearly sever one of the arms of this guy. It is a disgustingly powerful attack. As the rest of you see a
Just
rhino
like-
charging this assassin. All right, anything else?
I'm too big to be able to move around here, aren't I?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. I'll just stay where I am.
Okay.
That's fine.
Oz, you're up.
All right, I got a slightly complex turn, so do bear with me here, but
Okay.
get ready.
Here we go.
I'm gonna start off by running towards in that direction and end up there.
Okay.
As I'm running, I will yell out, "Derek, I'm coming! Adrastus, I'm sorry!" When I get to that spot, I'm gonna cast Thunderstep. So that will teleport me and Derek away.
Whoa.
Nice.
Every creature within 10 feet of me will take. So that's
Ah!
including a draft. Unfortunately, I can't. But don't worry, it's not too much damage.
It's a rhino.
I have 3 health
A
left,
thick
Craig.
hide.
You'll be
He's not
fine.
gonna be
You
right
just
at all.
turn back into a normal dude. It's fine.
So both me and Derek will be teleported away. So I'm going to move myself and Derek over onto this platform here with
Okay.
Derek on my left.
Nice.
And then now let me check. I'm pretty sure it's a dexterity save for the others.
It's a Constitution saving throw. yes.
Constitution save. So that's for all three.
Nice. Okay, so that's for the assassin. I'll roll the assassin and Haskia. And of course, the Drastus, you can roll yourself.
I got 17.
Okay, so sorry, the assassin rolls an 11, so fails. Haskia rolls a 15. What was the DC?
It's 14.
Oh, okay, Haskia makes it, so he takes half, the assassin takes full.
Okay, so it's 17 points of thunder damage,
Okay.
and then again the Heart of the Storm thing kicks off, and they all also take. But Advanced doesn't take this, so I can choose the targets. The others all take 6 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
Wow.
As the storm erupts around me.
So do I take half of the 17, yeah?
Yeah, you take. half
Okay,
of
so that is
Lightning
8.
lizard.
That is
Was it just one
So-
of the assassins that took the damage?
The 6.
Yes, I believe so, right? Did you hit the second assassin as well?
Yeah, it's 10 feet, and I was
Yeah, you were
Right
in
there,
range.
right?
So yeah.
Okay, yeah, sure. Sorry, I didn't roll for that. I'll roll it now.
Do I get knocked
he
anywhere?
makes the save. So how much? Sorry, Craig. How much damage was it again?
It was 17 as the
Okay.
full damage.
Cool. Oh no, so he took. Okay, so he took.
Damn.
Yeah, do I get knocked anywhere?
No, no other negatives other than just taking some damage.
Okay,
And
well,
I've saved Derek.
I get knocked out of rhino form.
All right, and you are
Sorry.
you are now in human form. And how much damage carries over? Remember, so
Yeah,
it goes
I've
down.
taken 5 damage carried over.
Okay, great.
Do I need to make a saving throw for my Warcaster as well?
Yeah, for your concentration.
Yep.
DC 10.
Okay.
Not Warcaster. Warcaster's a feat.
Yes, that's what I have. Oh, I have an advantage on con saving throws. Cool, that's fine.
Fairy fire.
Yeah, that's fine. I rolled an 18.
Okay.
Neato.
And that ends my turn.
Very nice. Beautiful. Good turn.
Ow!
That was a beautiful turn. Very nice.
Big
Nyx, you are up. After just
So-
being debated
Or
off the platform.
Yeah. I can't get through yet, hey?
Yeah, you can run through that. Yeah.
I can? Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm gonna run here, then give me my thing. There we go. I'm gonna run here, because I don't think I can make it all the way to the middle platform.
Jump.
Jump? I mean, can I jump?
You'd have to do an acrobatics check.
Wait, hang on. How far is it? That's 5, 10. Yeah, screw it. I want to try and jump
Okay.
over there.
Make an acrobatics check.
What is
go.
my acrobatics?
Do you remember when Craig's dwarf did this exact same thing?
Space planet. Oof.
That's
that was in the-
9.
A 9. Okay, unfortunately, it's not cataclysmic, but you just struggle to reach the ledge and you land a little bit short. We'll say you're down there.
So here? Okay. All right. I rub my sword shin and then I pick up my javelin and I hoik it at Badman.
Haskia.
Forgot
All
his
right.
name.
Perfect.
Haskia, yeah.
Also known as
Uh,
Batman.
Badman, yeah. Right.
That's actually 2 characters in this campaign is called as Batman so far.
Nice. That's 25 to hit.
That certainly hits, yeah.
Yay. And then this is a 1d6. Where's my dice? That one. Whip. Oh, come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, take 6 points damage. The javelin doesn't like stick in him or anything, it just grazes a shoulder, but he is already looking quite bloody, and it is definitely another wound inflicted.
Okay. Can I take another action then on my second attack?
Yeah, I think you can
Or does
multi-attack
the
with a javelin.
leaping thing count as a... Yeah, well, I've got my 2 attacks per turn, so I'm just checking that.
Yeah,
my,
you can throw another javelin.
My failed acrobatics didn't affect it. That's 15 to hit.
That doesn't hit, I'm afraid.
Damn
'Cause
it.
he still
Alright.
has a shield up, technically.
Okay, cool. That ends my turn.
All right, Haskia's turn. So looking around and now a little bloodied and beaten, a scowl growing on his face, he is going to stride forwards on the platform. And once again, he's actually going to misty step to just behind the corpse of decimated armor. And then he's going to reach out with a hand. That's my favorite thing to do.
I didn't like
God.
that when you appeared by Zibby.
Bada
Stop
bing,
moving, you coward!
bada
Nothing
boom.
personal.
Yeah, he's going to nothing personal kid a lightning bolt all the way down there. So that's a dex save from everybody involved, including the assassin.
Oh, God.
Oh, could you imagine if that assassin hadn't saved from hold person? He would just take whopper damage here.
Yeah, he would.
You would take
What's my
whopper damage.
dex?
Oh, thank God.
Let's see.
24.
That makes it.
Oh, that's
I got
wrong.
21.
That makes it.
I got a 19.
That makes it.
Woo!
And the assassin rolls a natural 20. Okay, sick. Everybody
Oh,
manages
damn.
to get a reasonable dodge
Dexterous.
off. So just gonna roll the old damage. Roll the bones. All right, that is a 15 points of damage because everybody made it. So not halved. That is already halved. 15 points of damage.
Jesus. That's
And
a pissed
that
off lightning.
I'm
assassin
glad you guys didn't take that.
just gets absolutely obliterated on the spot and tumbles to his feet. All right. After that, Haskia is going to. Let's die. Yeah, desperate times, desperate measures. He is then gonna.
No.
No, no, no.
No.
He is then going to seemingly pull the flame from his staff, and when he does so, or just let me just get the wording for this spell to make sure I get it right.
You all die.
You all die. All right, so when he does so, I'm gonna get the old line tool out. An
I hate when he brings the line tool out.
An enormous wall of fire erupts from where he is. Okay, the line tool's not wanting to work, so I'm just going to draw it. It is a straight line, Kappa.
Joking? Is this what's
That
happening?
goes down there. And
Boy.
that is going to be a 20-foot high wall of fire that is opaque. When the wall appears, each creature within this area must make a dexterity saving throw. So another dex throw from you all, please.
Bloody hell.
The assassin is little more than cinders at this
Oh,
point.
thank God. 18.
That does make it.
17?
That also makes it.
I got a 19.
That also makes it. Hey, high rolls all
Bloody
round.
hell. You guys
And
are
that
great.
is
These are
I
the
have a-
most
I have a
stressful
7
rolls.
dex.
Yeah, I'm pretty
Oh.
dexty.
I've just been very
Dexty.
lucky.
Alright.
I have a +2.
That is a 16 points of damage, so 8 points of fire damage to all of you. And I will say, Haskia is now not visible. The wall is opaque flames as he steps behind it.
Back.
But just I don't know why the wall drew in grey. That's really random, but the wall is like down there. All right.
Kill.
Nice.
So, Derek, you're up.
I'm going to use my bonus action to drink a healing potion.
Beautiful.
4d4 plus 4 is totals 20. 23.
Oh,
Love
yep.
it.
All right, you gain the health. Very nice.
Let's see if I can make it. I didn't measure it out before. I guess I can't see him. I don't even know where he went. I'm gonna run down the stairs and
Just to check something, Scott. On your dex rolls, you were rolling those as -1, right? Because you are. Oh no, you're not a rhino right now.
No,
are
no,
you?
no,
Thank
no, no.
goodness. Okay, good.
Are
Yeah.
you down, Justin?
Yes, Zimmy is the tallest, but he's on the floor.
Even when lying down, he stands tall.
he stands tall. Yeah, I can't help you, Zimmy. I'm sorry. And I'll stand up on
I
this.
don't hear what you're saying. I'm unconscious.
Oh, I'm an idiot. All right,
Oh
I'm gonna run
shit!
here.
You're unconscious there as well. Okay,
get
that's.
Gonna take a big meaty swing at this cultist looking jam.
All right,
here.
swing at the shadowy assassin.
Wha. And I rolled pretty well. 23.
That certainly hits.
Break audacity. Way.
I'm just gonna let you in. He's probably very dead, but you can roll your damage. I mean, you might fuck it up, I guess.
16.
Yeah, you cut him down where he's standing, and the assassin is no more.
Sweet. I rolled the damage on that too because I didn't get to attack twice. And I'm just going to come up on this pillar
All right.
and then just kind of cower and hope that I can see over the wall at some point.
Okay, you cannot.
Damn.
It is 20 feet high. It is a blazing inferno of fire. Okay, Aaron, you're up if Derek has nothing else.
I'm done.
Okay, I'm going to bonus cast Mass Healing Word
Nice.
on everyone that I see, because it can go up to 6 people, so everybody,
Awesome.
including myself. So, sweet.
Very nice.
That's 10
Sorry, how are you
points of
casting
healing.
healing word on 6 people?
It's Mass Healing Word.
Oh, right, cool. Different spell. Nice.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I haven't taken damage. Do I get extra?
No.
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 So 10 points of healing for
You wish.
everybody,
Including Zimmy, who gets back up.
including Simi.
I'm on the ground.
Well, I can, as long as I can see you, I can. It's like ranged, so
No, I know. I just have to stand up.
yeah. So
He's prone.
you're alive.
And slightly
then-
cindering.
And-
Wow.
Man's
I'm
not
go-
hot.
Does it mean the
I'm
Christmas?
pissed off, and I want to go after Yaskir. So can I try to jump through the wall of
You
fire?
absolutely
to the other
can,
side?
but I will warn you, you'll have to make a dex save. Let's say that.
I'll warn you, it's hot.
It's surprisingly, the wall of fire is made of fire. So,
Yes, that's fine.
okay, you can try to dash through to the other side.
Yeah.
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
That is a 16.
That makes it, yeah. You manage to nimbly dash through. However, you do take 9 points even of fire damage.
All right, I'm good.
Cough, cough.
All right. So can I see Yaskir from the other side of the fire?
You can see him through the slats of one of the wooden shelving units, but he is sort of obscured, if that makes sense.
Okay, so I'm gonna hide behind this little piece of wood.
Okay.
And I'm gonna end my turn because I can't cast another spell because I bonus cast.
Yep.
So
Alright.
I'm gonna end my turn there.
Zimmy, you're up.
Do I have to do anything? Because I.
No, you just stand up, right?
Just get out of the fire.
Hey, you're not in the wall of fire.
fire! Get out of the fire!
This is how much? Radius. Sphere. So I don't really want. Jeez, why is this radius so huge?
Also, bear in
'Cause it's a
mind,
radius.
you can't actually see Haskia at the moment. He's obscured by fire.
I don't need to see him.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, let me just make sure.
Turns out I do.
The problem is, would you know he's on the other side of the wall of fire?
Well, I essentially just need to make sure that.
Zimmy pretty clearly saw a wall of fire up between them. I think it'd be safe to assume he knew.
Okay, I was
I
just
just
gonna
need
say,
to
make
make
sure
sure
'cause
that
before he got knocked
silence
out.
Yeah, I'd
isn't
say that he
something that
knows.
I need to see. I don't. It doesn't say. I don't think it says that I have to see my point.
I can
Such a, like,
find out
point you
for you.
choose within range. Yeah, it doesn't say I have to see.
Yes, centered on a point. Yeah, you don't have to see.
All right, so I'm just gonna back the heck up. I'm a big fine Zimmy. I'm gonna back that thing up. I'm sorry. I'm so
Whoa.
sorry.
Wow. Come on now.
You're so very sorry.
Look nonchalant about it.
Beautiful.
I'm going to cast silence over like right where I remember the wall being.
Okay, sure thing.
So that was
It's a circle in there. Things inside are
All
definite.
right, so your hunter's mark drops because that is a concentration
yeah,
spell, I believe.
I mean, it also dropped because I dropped.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah, naturally. All right, so
He did.
yep, you cast silence. It goes off. You don't see any results, of course, but
Right.
you successfully cast silence.
What does silence do again?
It's
They
like a
can't
big-
create
it's like a
sound,
big-
so basically, spellcasters who have to speak to cast their spells can't do it.
Ah, cool.
I'm going to I'm going to use the hide action as a bonus action on my turn.
Beautiful.
It's just because I can. That's it.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Adrastus, you're up.
Okay.
So you're on the left side of this wall, by the way, just so you know.
So that side. Okay,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Sorry, my
Doesn't say-
freehand
okay.
drawing skills weren't the best.
Okay. And I wouldn't have seen where he went at that point in time.
No.
Okay.
You wouldn't really be aware of where he is, because obviously you're fighting the assassin.
Yeah, no, that's fine. So
Saw me unga
will...
bunga towards the wall, but that's about it.
No. So I will move. That's Zimmy there. I think I'll just stay where I am and drink my greater healing potion. That's
All
okay.
right.
Actually, I'll move back a little bit because I don't trust his fireballs. So that's 20 points of healing, isn't it?
It's well, you roll it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you homebrewed it, so we just got them out.
Oh
Yeah, I
right,
thought
sure,
we
yeah,
just
yeah,
did
sure,
that.
yeah.
Yeah.
You can do
Okay.
both.
So, yep, that's fine.
It's very
So,
expensive.
yeah. So I am good there, and I'm just gonna wait.
Okay.
I don't have any spells that I can really cast to help out, and I'm still maintaining concentration on fairy fire. So,
All right.
yep, I'm done.
Mr. Do Nothing Adrastus.
Yep.
Oh, wait.
Yes.
Is Fairy Fire still active on him?
Yes.
Hold on.
I believe so.
If it is, then technically don't we know where he is?
No.
Not necessarily, no.
No,
All
so
it does
he's-
is it illuminates him.
Yeah,
He
so he's-
passed
he's
his dexterity
basically-
saving throw as well, so he's not illuminating.
Even if
light.
he was illuminated in light, wall of fire is opaque, so you can see him.
Yeah, he's just a shiny
Yeah,
boy.
it's not the
I-
one. There is one that lets you know exactly where they are. It's not that. It's a weird hunter thing that does that.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
I was confused.
All right. Oz, you're up.
I'm going to ready an action to cast Fireball at either Yaskir or any hostile summoned creatures that I see. And that's it.
Okay. So you're going to cast a fireball if anything hostile appears.
Yes.
Beautiful. All right. Nyx, you're up.
I would like to. Well, I would have seen that Aaron ran through the fire, so I'm like, oh no, you don't. Not without me. And I'm just gonna like bolt straight through the.
Not without me.
Make me a
Yeah.
dexterity saving throw as you run through.
Wee, be good. Oh balls, that's not good. 4.
That surprisingly doesn't make it, and you take 18 points of fire damage.
So I can't go through.
No, you go
You
through.
can
You go
go
through.
through.
You make
I
it
go
through.
through.
You just do it not so gracefully, and you take 18 points of fire damage.
Okay, so I end up around about there if that's fine.
Yeah,
Maybe
that's fine.
bump into a shelf or two.
Sure thing.
So how much damage?
18.
18. Oh, math is
Ow.
hard. No. There we go. Okay. Yes. Do I see where Yaskir is?
You can see that he is on the other side of the shelves between you, but the wall of fire does end. Oh, not sorry, end. Sorry, the bookshelf ends sort of at the edge of the wall of fire. So
Okay.
unless
Can I push over this bookshelf onto him?
You can try, but or you could look at the bookshelf first if you like, as a hint.
Could I look
They're
at the
bolted
bookshelf?
down.
Yeah, they're set into the ground.
Shit. Can I climb over the bookshelf?
Sure, make me an acrobatics check. I would say that would be your action though, because that's quite a
Yeah.
significant amount of traversal. And
Alright.
the acrobatics, you can climb over it, I would say, but the check will see how far you get.
Well, I rolled a natural one, so
Okay,
I'm
yeah,
not
you-
climbing that bookshelf.
You the first shelf you step on snaps in half, and you don't go anywhere.
And I hurt my shin again.
Ah.
All right.
Actually, you
gonna
don't make
get
any
you.
sound.
Yeah, you don't make any sound because you're
Oh,
silent.
yeah.
Oh,
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. So, Haskia's turn. The wall of fire suddenly disappears from sight.
son of a bitch.
And can I delete the wall of fire? Thank you very much. All right. And Haskia sort of half stumbles, half runs back up onto this raised platform. And leaning on his staff very heavily at this point for support, you can see he is severely wounded. However, it's not just his staff that he's holding. He appears to have taken something off of one of the shelves. It's a large, deep blue crystal that seems to be set in some sort of silvered holder. It almost resembles an hourglass of sorts. And with this, he looks out towards all and he goes, "It could have been different. Oh well. It seems I have failed, but the warden shan't." And he tosses this large encased crystal to the central stone platform,
Oh, fuck.
where it begins to glow with an unearthly power.
Yikes.
At this
When
point,
does the fireball happen?
the mists as soon as something hostile appears. So have fun with that. The mists begin to coalesce into a large form, which slowly but surely takes that of a blue dragon.
Oh.
And you see it appear before you.
Oh, shit.
It is looking. It is looking
broccoli.
right.
Yes, it's the broccoli.
This is my first dragon. Woo!
Ozavax Crocs. I believe you
Yes.
have an action ready.
Yes, I would like to firebolt the dragon. please.
Fireball the dragon, was it?
No, firebolt. I don't have
Okay.
firebolt.
Oh, right.
Firebolt.
All right, Firebolt. You can cast your Firebolt.
So it's a 13 to hit.
That does not hit this large creature.
Oh, boy.
And as
I
soon as your
miss.
Fireball goes off, you hear Haskia speak once again. He simply goes, "Callus, you're needed. I apologize for summoning you like this." The dragon does not respond, but lets out an ear-splitting roar, as it also rolls its initiative.
I don't like the way its portrait is looking right at Zimmy. He is practically
In his
in
mouth.
We heard what Justin said earlier. Zimmy looking like a snack, okay? He's gonna eat. And it rolls.
Sure is.
Oh, it actually got 2 turns. It rolls a 17, so it will go. Where are we on? It'll just go at the top of the round, I believe. Alright, there we go. So, Haskia seems to be preoccupied with that and the appearance of this so-named Callus, that he doesn't take any other action immediately and instead appears to be very heavily leaning on his staff, almost appearing to recuperate. Derek, this large form towers over you. You see a blue dragon, probably stretching good 15 or 20 feet into the air, its wings forming out of the mists. It is truly a pretty terrifying beast to behold, and its roar is so close to you that your eardrums ring afterwards. What would you like to do?
Is it possible to skirt my way around to next to Zimmy?
Yeah, you could totally skirt around this thing.
Connor, I'd like to know if I can take out my portion of fortune.
Yes, your portent of fortune.
Yes. I'd like to try and stab this man after I flip a coin, so to speak.
So, for the man, you're referring to the dragon in front of you.
Yes, the
Okay.
big dragon-looking man.
So, well, the portent of fortune relies upon a coin flip. And yes, you've heard that it can twist fates
You're not
dramatically.
gambling in the game, are you seriously?
Absolutely am.
John, do you have a coin near? Actually, tell you what, do I have
I
a
don't.
coin? All right, I'll tell you what. We'll roll a d20. We'll do odds or evens. Odds or evens, John.
I like even.
All right. It is it's an 11.
Damn.
Lucky
Yes.
11.
Make your attack. Nothing
Yeah.
immediately happens, so make your
I
attack.
figured it won't. Ha! That is 18 for the first one.
All right.
And ooh. Sorry, that was a 23 for the first one, 21 for the second one.
All right. Well,
Forgot to
as
add
you
the number.
swing in with what feels like two powerful strikes, the coalescing dragon swings one of its huge claws to meet your strike, catches it in midair, and your swords fly out of your hands and clatter
Fuck.
to the floor off the platform right there. I don't know why it's gone grey
Oh.
again, but apparently it has. Right there. There you go. That's where your weapons are.
Okay.
You're now unarmed.
Great.
Lady Luck is
Not
so
on my
kind.
side. I'm going to use my fancy footwork since I attacked. I'm going to not invoke attack of opportunity and
Okay.
move down and try to pick up my
You can
swords.
pick up your weapons. There you go.
Sweet. I
Aaron.
shall continue to do nothing.
Aaron, you hear this ear-splitting roar and you look around the shelves to see the form of a young blue dragon. Just about finishing, you can see its scales almost crackling with a form of energy, and every time it opens its mouth, sparks and almost like static explosions come out. What would you like to do?
I suppose there's no way to find out if the dragon is being manipulated, is there?
I mean, you could ask it nicely.
Excuse me.
I obviously there's no magical spell or anything.
No,
but,
I'm afraid not.
All right. I'm going to. How far am I from Haskia right now? Oh, sweet. So behind Haskia, like towards his like telescope, I'm going to cast Shatter behind him, so just to hit him
Nice.
and not John,
All right.
basically.
Yep. Roll. Sorry. Shadow requires a saving throw.
Yeah,
from me?
Constitution saving throw,
Okay.
please.
Sweet. Yep. That's a. So let me just check his constitution. I rolled a 4, so it's going to be pretty low. So I think I think you probably hit.
Sweet. Yeah, so I basically rear back and make this huge clap behind him, and it smashes everything behind him. makes
Yeah,
a
you
huge
see the
noise.
globe and the telescope, the brass they're made out of, twist and explode, and he seems to get caught in the blast of shrapnel almost.
Bloody hell.
Roll your damage.
Visceral.
17 points of thunder damage.
All right. Yeah, the blast just absolutely envelops him, and he falls to his knees and eventually sags over onto his side and would certainly appear to be dead.
Ooh, okay, sweet. Now we got a big dragon in our face. Shit. I'm gonna move towards the staircase again,
All right.
kind of near Adrastus,
All right.
and then I'm just gonna end my turn, kind of waiting to see what the dragon's gonna do.
Okay. So it is the turn of Callus, the warden, the young blue dragon who
Oh.
stands before you.
He gets to go before me?
Yeah, I'd put him in at the top of the round because he's new to the battle.
Bye.
That was just the end of the round, right?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, that was the end of the round, so-
He's at the bottom of the round.
Yeah,
after
he's
me.
actually at the bottom of the round after Aaron. Yeah. is why.
Mm.
So-
I was gonna talk to him. I speak Draconic.
Well, you can still talk to him if he's interested in having a conversation.
Yeah, if he doesn't want to eat your face.
So these huge electrically charged wings seem to stretch out, and with a monstrous flapping noise and a rush of air, Callus seems to lift into the sky about 20 or 30 feet, filling this huge chamber, and we'll give him the stopwatch of I'm in the air. And he seems to drift slightly over here before looking down towards you, sweet Zimmy. And
I'm going to say, you are free now. I am a brood of your kind. I'm saying this in Draconic.
Yeah.
Please spare me.
it's hard to read the emotions of a dragon, but as the toothed maw opens, you almost get a look of amusement in its eyes as crackling energies begin to form in the center of its mouth.
Oh boy.
Until, good to finally be able to do this.
Oh, I
Until-
speak Draconic too.
It's not gonna matter.
I don't like it when Connor's
An
like
enormous
smiling.
beam of lightning rakes its way forward beyond Zimmy, and thank you so much, Lauren, for lining up, by the way, between the two of you at the back.
Fuck.
And that is going to be a dexterity saving throw from all three of you.
Good lord.
And another one.
We're clumping against the
This is
people
the
that
dexterity
do AoE.
saving show.
17?
That
Nice.
makes it.
I got a 9.
You got 9. That does not make it, I'm afraid.
Well, let's see what meets in the middle. I got a 14.
That doesn't make it either.
Good night, sweet
Oh, I
prince.
can't wait to say this. Of course, Adrastus, yours is halved. The rest of you take 53 points of lightning damage as the beam
I, die on
explodes
the
as it
spot.
traverses the ground. And wait,
Let's just have down.
Zimmy, what health are you on?
I'm 10. I'm on 10. I believe I down the spot, right?
So what's your max health?
63.
So your max health is
fine.
63. You're okay. Yeah,
You're
You
fine.
didn't-
Oh, I
You're
thought it
fine.
was just half
No,
of
no,
max
no,
health.
you have
No,
no,
it's-
you have to die again to take cataclysmic damage.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Oh.
I don't think any of us do.
So Zimmy and I assume Aaron, you're on the floor, unless you're the tankiest bard I've ever seen. Okay, so Zimmy and Aaron, you are unconscious. Adrastus, you take, what was that, 26 points of
Yep.
lightning damage.
Holy shit.
Broccoli.
Someone carry our lifeless corpses out of here.
Broccoli.
I mean,
I just got that.
All right. And yeah, let's have a look. So he is going to remain looming in the air for now, I believe. Yes, because he did fly up. So Zimmy, death saving throw, please.
oh, absolutely, sure. Oh, hey, you remember that while ago where I had bardic inspiration? I assume I can't use that while I'm unconscious.
You cannot make the decision
You
to use that
can't.
while unconscious, I'm afraid.
Did not think so.
You're not inspired when you're dying.
Figured I would check.
It's like, oh, I'm dying. But Aaron was really nice to me earlier. So-
That's one. Failure.
oh, that's a... So mark 2 fails on your death saving
You
throws?
rolled a nat 1.
No, sorry, that's one failure.
Oh, sorry.
I
oh,
rolled an
jeez.
8.
Okay.
Ooh.
We gotta be careful with
sorry.
these things, Justin.
Burning
Wait.
so important.
I don't understand how many people we've lost to nat 1s here.
This guy.
Who invited this guy? All right, Adrastus, you're up.
Okay, I will look to my left to see Aaron on the ground, and I will cast Cure Wounds on Aaron. So
All right.
that's 1d8 plus spellcasting modifier. So that is 3 plus 6. So you get 9 points of health back.
Nice.
I'll take it.
And then I will walk around here onto the stairs
We
and
need to
turn-
run.
and turn into a cave bear
Okay.
and
Roar.
see what happens.
We need to run.
Bear v Dragon. The eternal
Godspeed.
war continues.
It's Skyrim all
Next
over
on
again.
TLC.
All right.
Oh boy.
Anything else?
Nope.
All right, Oz, you're up.
I just want to check my movement with here, Connor. I'm going to run to here, to here. Is that possible? The dragon flying.
Yeah. Oh, yeah,
Yeah, he is in the
absolutely.
air.
Yeah, he's like 20 feet
Alright.
up. He's,
I just
he's
want to
not-
double check. I just wanted to check. And I'm going to use my action because it is an action to give someone else a healing
Yes,
potion.
it is.
right?
Yeah.
I'm going to give it's a greater healing potion to Zimmy,
All right.
and then I'm going to use Quicken Spell to cast Chromatic Orb at level 2 at the dragon
All
for
right.
lightning damage.
Okay.
Zap zap.
So it's 22.
Okay, that hits.
Okay, and it takes. That's 17 points of lightning damage.
Okay, so it takes 0 points of lightning damage as the lightning orb slams into its center mass, and you can see the energy disperse and almost crackle out through its wings. If anything, exciting the already explosive static that was there.
Ah!
I don't think that worked.
I'm going to use my last 5 feet movement just to back up,
Okay.
if I can.
Yeah, you can. All right, Nyx, you're up.
So he's 20 feet in the air, right?
Yep.
So I can't hit him with my sword?
Nope.
Damn it. I have a short bow.
You can hit it with that.
Sure, I'll
You
try.
can try to
why
hit it with
not?
that, I should say.
Okay. This is going to go well. Ooh, that's a 21.
That does hit, yes.
Yay!
Range attacks with barbarians
First
are so
bloods.
funny. They just like
Ridiculous. Ah, dun, 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 dun. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points of piercing damage.
All right, so your arrow rips through its wing, leaving a hole, and you do indeed see some deep blue blood leak out of it. First
I'm
blood
gonna
to
try-
Nyx.
I'm gonna try and get more deep blue blood out of it with
Alright.
my short bow once again. That is a 21.
That
21 to hit.
also hits, yeah.
Yay! Whoop, kitty, whoop, kitty. Shit. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
All right. So again, you just shoot through the wing, ripping holes in its webbing, and yeah, you certainly seem to be inflicting damage. It roars in pain, realizing that perhaps this wasn't the easy fight it thought it would be.
I'm gonna just, as my bonus action, if I can, speak to it in Draconic and say, "You're being a jackass."
It's busy roaring in pain from the arrow, but you get no discernible response from the dragon.
Okay.
All right.
And my turn.
So, that is Haskia's turn. You did. Derek, you're up.
Bye, dead guy.
I love when I do it's I'm dead turn. I'm gonna have to do the same thing. Pull out my short bow and take a swing at this dragon.
All right.
Swing with the short bow.
Yep, swing with a short bow. Here we go.
You throw up an arrow and knock it like a bat.
Ding. I miss sports. I rolled a 12, unfortunately.
That does not hit, I'm afraid. Your arrow goes wide.
I'm now going to try and take cover behind this bookshelf.
All right. Yep, you managed to cower down behind the bookshelf, but from its aerial position, you still have a pretty clear view of it, so
Yep.
perhaps the
And,
reverse is assumable.
Awesome. That's it for me.
All right. Aaron, you're up.
Man, I really think we should be running. Oh, shoot.
Kill it.
I don't know if we can. Like, this is a fucking
I don't want to
dragon.
run from my first dragon. I want to kill it.
That's good
We
motivation.
may die. We're all
The
So
game,
what?
The
I
game
get
is
my
called
horse-
Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. If you don't fight the dragon, then you're a P word.
Yeah, okay, so we're all
Paladin.
gonna die.
You're Peruvian. Wait, what?
Wow. No disrespect.
Wait, well, I see that this insane party doesn't want to leave for some reason and wants to kill themselves. So
Yay.
I'm gonna go hide behind this tank of whatever the fuck this
I
is.
was gonna do that.
I was going to say, that is the Ozovax Croxel special.
I'm going to turn towards the dragon and I'm gonna cast another shatter at it. So
Alright.
Yeah.
please, Connor, roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
I will. Let me just check my my fly friend's constitution. Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, all right. That is
Good
okay, that's a 16. Not the greatest roll.
He makes it. However, he takes half damage
Alright.
still. So
Roll your damage.
Roll good. Roll
I
good.
will. So that's 15 halved.
Okay, so 7.
7 points of damage. Wham,
Alright.
bam.
So it goes off, and you do see the force of the impact kind of shudder it in the air for a moment with one great sweep of its wings. It regains its previous position. Anything else?
I'm gonna give some bardic inspiration to, I guess Adrastus, since he so kindly revived me.
So I can roll good when I roar at it?
Yeah, I'll give him a good wink for saving.
Maybe
my
you'll
life.
make it
Gotcha,
run away
bear.
from battle.
That's about it.
Intimidating shout
All right.
up here.
End of turn?
Yes.
Oh, I get to roll a recharge. I'm so excited. Alright.
I can confirm, as the DM, you always get the recharge. You always get it.
Shit.
Being a dragon is
It
fun.
always gets
Alright,
it.
so it is going to backpedal almost in its flight and sweep back to this corner of the room.
Good thing it can hit 3 of you.
You think it only
It can
hit
hit,
3 of
it can
them.
hit you as well.
You lined up
Fuck's sake.
again. And once again, you see the coalescing
I'm gonna
energies
get that
in its
of a
mouth
tank.
explode out. It's perfect. Explode out in a beam across the floor, which explodes. And I need a dexterity saving throw from Zimmy, Ozavax, Adrastus, and Aaron at the back. Actually, let me just check the distance. Hang on. Yep,
I
Aaron
just
at
like
the
the
back.
idea of this dragon like being like a master pool player and
Doesn't
like lining
matter.
up the shot perfectly.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah, and I like the idea
It
of
doesn't matter because it's gonna do 7 billion damage.
I like the idea of all the players being sentient pool balls who keep lining themselves up. It's great.
Well, we also weren't hoping you'd recharge literally next turn.
Yeah, it's a 5 or 6, and I got a 5, so that's good.
Bang.
All right,
What?
dexterity saving throws, please. Zimmy.
Doesn't
15?
freaking matter. Doesn't
got a
matter because
9.
I have no health.
I got a 19.
Okay. What did you get, Aaron?
I got like a 15 or something.
Okay. The only person who makes it is
matter.
it does matter because of cataclysmic damage potential. Ozavax, you're the only person who makes it, so bear that in mind.
Yay!
And that is going to be 51 points of lightning damage as the beam explodes on the ground.
I have 2 questions.
Yes.
One of them, what is my HP after the potion that you gave me?
You got 20.
And do
points.
death saving throws
Reset.
Yeah,
continue
your
on?
death saving through stay.
Yeah, they stay.
Do they? I thought they
They
reset.
stay until rest, I thought.
I thought they stayed.
I actually have no idea.
Yeah, I'm going to check this because I might be remembering a. Oh no, if you get to stable, all your death saves are reset. There you go.
Oh, okay.
Different system. All right. So.
That's good.
Yes. So that was just in case you need it again.
Okay.
51
I'm
points of damage.
Yeah, Elias, what about killing that dragon?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. You'll see.
All right. So who's down? Aaron, you're down.
Oh, sure am.
Oz,
I was
you take
down no
25.
matter what.
Zimmy, I assume you're down as well.
I keep not getting able to take a turn.
And Scott,
Aw.
you are in.
I'm
bear form?
yeeted out of bear form.
Okay, you're yeeted out of bear form. How much damage carries over?
I has 42 hit points, so 9.
Yeah, 9 points of damage carries over. And bear in mind, you don't reset your human health. every
Yes,
time.
yeah, I know.
Okay, cool.
I know.
Luckily,
All right.
Scott has fucking animal.
And at this point, after unleashing this beam of destruction, the dragon flies down and lands once again on the central pillar in front of the 3 of you. And that is its turn. Zimmy, death saving throw, please.
Oh boy.
18.
18. That's a success. You can mark a success.
I did. I'd like to not die.
All right. Address this. You're up.
I will.
Greg, are you down, by the way, or not? No, you're
No,
not.
no.
You made it. You're okay. Cool.
I will cast healing, cure wounds at 3rd level on Zimmy.
Okay.
So that's.
It's just gonna hit me again before my next turn.
It's
Believes in me. Come on.
if he
1d8.
recharges again,
1d8 for each slot above first. So first, second, third. So 3d8. So
we're running out of healing spells.
7, 5.
Aaron, you don't even know us. You don't know how much healing we have.
20.
We have bags
So
of healings.
it's 26 healing for old Zimmy.
Nice.
Bags of
Yay.
it. Just
Um,
bags of it.
And yeah, I think I'm just gonna. If I move, I'm gonna get an opportunity attack. So
Mhm.
I'm just gonna have to stay there because I ain't got no more wild shapes either.
All right. Anything else?
I just look at the dragon and be like, "You don't have to do this."
Okay. Oz, you're up.
All right. I'm going to first bonus action Misty Tap over here.
The best decision so far.
And then cast Firebolt at the dragon.
All right. Roll your damage. Well, no, roll your attack, sorry.
So that's a 23.
Yeah, that certainly hits.
Okay. So it takes. Oh, that's throwing dice. Sorry, 1 second. There it is. 15 points of fire
Nice.
damage.
A very solid strike with your firebolt. Seems to certainly char away some of the scales on its side.
And then with the rest of my movement, I'm just gonna run deeper between the.
The Oz special, I love it. All right.
It's my turn.
Okay, Nyx, you're up.
Question.
Hello.
It's on the ground now, right?
It is, yes, it has landed.
So I can slap it now.
You can.
At
Yay.
least
All
once.
right.
Please
I'm-
do.
I'm going to run up to it and I'm going to attack recklessly. So I
All right.
get
Get
advantage.
advantage.
Yeah. So I take my best roll for my attack, right?
Yes.
Oops, sorry, cat. What's
Cat's like,
Wow.
that? Cat's like, what the? Okay, so that's a unnatural 20.
Okay, that
Great
hits.
sword. So I don't have to roll again, right?
yeah,
Sorry
you
for
might want
crits.
to, because in case you do
Yeah, in
get
case you get a natural 20, you might as well roll again.
That's 24. So
No. Okay.
no natural 20.
Okay.
And then damage 2d6 slashing 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 slashing
Very nice.
damage.
Solid strike across its haunch. That's a good word.
Launch,
Haunch.
great word.
Haunch is a great word.
I slapped its butt.
You
And
did.
then
Slap it
my
again.
Sword
Second
slaps.
attack. Sorry, cat. 22.
That hits, yep.
Yep. And then come on, give me a good one. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points
Okay.
of slashing damage.
So once again, you get it on the backswing as well, opening 2 cuts in its side and certainly doing damage. It is starting to look a little beat up.
Okay.
A little.
Emphasis on a little.
Little.
I'm going to try and irk it by calling it bad names in Draconic.
Okay, what bad names would you like to call it?
A doo-doo butt.
You call it a doo-doo button Draconic, which is a very advanced use of the Draconic language, but
Thank you.
all right. Anything else?
That's it.
Derek Mathers, you're up.
I'll just run in and try to take a nice stab or two.
All right.
Do you get sneak attack?
I can.
Yeah, he does, yeah.
Pack tactics, not rakish audacity. That was 16 plus 7 is 23.
That does hit, yeah.
And man, if I ever crit, you just wait. That's a 14 for the second
That doesn't
attack.
hit, I'm afraid. But
Too
the first
bad
one
you'll be
does.
dead before that happens.
And since I saw Oz use lightning and it not do a whole lot, even if my shocking gnaw went off, I wouldn't allow
Yeah,
it
yeah.
to.
Okay, that's fine. Cool.
So with the sneak attack, that's 17 plus 4, 21 damage.
Okay, great hit on it. Again, you just open up a deep cut in it, and this thing is actually starting to sort of limp on that side and begin to favor the other leg, as you're definitely dealing significant damage.
I don't say anything to the dragon because I don't speak Draconic, and it's not going to help.
Oh, this was my question, Connor. Just sorry,
Yes.
quickly. For my reckless attack, it says doing so gives you advantage on melee attack rolls using strength during this turn.
Okay.
Yeah,
For
it
future
ju- it
reference,
just-
what?
You use
just
strength
means
on
if-
your attack. It's not a finesse weapon, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Oh,
you were
okay,
using
okay.
weapons like me,
Yeah.
you'd be using dexterity
your-
instead of it.
Yeah. Well,
Okay,
your short bow uses dexterity as well, I believe.
Okay,
true.
thanks.
All right. So, anything else, Derek?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay. Arya? Nope, that's Game of Thrones. Aaron, you're up.
Death saving throw for me.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Don't die.
14.
That makes it. Mark of success.
Woohoo!
All right.
I am not dying.
It is our draconic friend's turn, who is
What if I
gonna
get dropped again.
who's gonna focus his rage on the recently shapeshifted bear, and he is going to at first swing with one of his huge claws, and that is going to be a just checking the stats. That
In
one
case you
is
didn't
a
get hyper beamed.
that is a 15 to attack.
I'll just wait.
If matching is you missed,
It
don't
hits. No, it
Ah,
hits. Yeah.
you?
You roll to
Attacker
succeed in
always
D&D.
wins.
Yeah.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay, so that is going to be.
I'm gonna save you. If you do more than 8, I'm dead.
Well, I do more than 8. I do 11 points of damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
So you're down. All right.
Yep.
Well, I'm afraid that's not where the punishment ends. The second claw is going to swing in, and that's 23 to hit. So that actually gets advantage, doesn't it? Because he's down now.
Yeah, and it could crit, you know?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be fun?
Crit for the insta kill.
Okay, the second roll is just a +5. That's a 9. So you mark 1 death saving loss because it did hit
Yep.
you, and
Yep.
it is also going to rear down its head and bite at you with advantage.
Oh, fuck.
The first one is
Isn't this fun?
the first one's an 11, which obviously doesn't hit, and
Wow.
the second
There's
one is
more
a,
than one.
It gets advantage.
Yeah, it gets advantage because you're down.
Okay.
The second is a 17. So that hits, so you mark another death saving failure.
Yeah.
So have fun. And that is it going to do anything else? What's the situation?
How many things can it do? I call cheats.
Dragon's gonna attack like twice.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's going to no, it's going to stay where it is. It's going to stay where it is. Rearing its head back around towards you, Derek and Nyx.
No.
All right,
Stop.
Zymi,
Can't wait to
it's
tell you
your
I
turn.
told you so from the afterlife.
Shh.
Zymi gets
You'll be
a turn.
fine.
Let's go.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to stand up. Use disengage as a bonus action.
Okay.
So I've used half my, so I can move 15. But I don't want to be in a line with anyone, so I'm going to move here. I believe that was 15.
Cute.
Then I'm going to shoot this piece of asshole.
Okay.
You soft-scaled, no belly, zero horde. Slave. He has no horde.
Man, you know the draconic insults. You got them down. Nice.
Damn straight I do. Fuck this guy. Oh, hell yeah. All right, well, one of them was fucking
He's
13.
mad.
Doubt that.
Zymi so mad.
The second attack was a nat 20.
Woo!
Nice.
Like my
Nice.
shiny
That's a crit.
metal ass.
You probably will.
I'm
be
apparently
careful.
Bender now. Okay. There's one of these. Another one of these. Cool. All right. I hate you. Well, that's not the best. That's only 13 damage. Woo!
Nice. 13 damage, you say?
Yeah.
Okay, so 13 damage. Yeah, you get a solid strike off. And again, this thing is beginning to look quite seriously wounded, I would say.
I'm
Now,
gonna flip him the wyvern and then that'll
very
be my
good.
turn.
So, Adrastus, this is your third death saving throw. So that the viewers can see it at the same time, let's do this one in the chat.
Oh boy.
Make it exciting, add some tension.
God.
So all the viewers along at home, because I think this is like our first potential character death.
I almost died when we fought the giant ones as well.
All right,
I think I was
so,
on 2 out of 3 there.
Death saving throw in the chat.
How do I do that again?
Just roll a d20, 10 or above, you succeed.
Just type /r space 1d20.
No.
Okay.
My heart
It's
is
time.
racing.
I can't.
Right, are you all ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Mhm.
What is it? Oh my god!
You instant explode your entire body. Goodbye.
Oh! So, Adrastus, you see the dragon just snap its head back, noticing the movement of life in Adrastus's body, and with one clean bite, you see Adrastus, your friend's throat, torn out by the dragon, beyond all hope of saving. And Adrastus Telemann perishes at the feet of the warden. And for the first time, he gets the X of dead on a player character.
You have to pay
Whoa.
respect.
Adrastus,
Jesus.
while you are in your death throes, do you have any final words you'd like to yell out to the party?
Take the gem.
Alright. I think that would involve carving it out of his chest. Alright,
But we might need it.
we'll deal with that when we get to it. Anyway.
I have a crowbar. It's fine.
We always wanted it.
We finally get it after all these years.
Well, all right. Not that I think in my shock I accidentally closed the turn timer.
You did.
That's what flailing will get you.
Oh,
Do you
I don't think
do you know
anyone
what
knows,
happened?
but
Do you know what actually
natural
happened?
one.
Alias accidentally rolled her greatsword, and I
Yeah.
saw the 10 damage. Thought he'd succeeded, so I went, "It's a 10," and then I saw below
And then you
it.
saw the 1.
I was like, "Wait, that's a greatsword," and then I saw the 1 below it. I was like, "Oh my god!"
Oh my lord, that is wild.
Rest in
Holy
pepperonis,
fuck.
friend.
Okay, no pressure, Zimmy. That's not your turn. It's Oz's turn. No pressure, Zimmy, at all because it's Oz's turn. Oz, you're up.
Oh boy. Okay, so I'll come out of my little hovel, and I will. I'm gonna cast Command Orbit at level 3 to try and hit it.
All right.
So that's.
Would you like to do lightning element?
No, I would not.
May I
actually.
interest you in some lightning damage?
No, you may not, you bitch. But that's a 22.
Okay, yeah, that certainly hits.
All right, here we go. Get ready, dragon. You're gonna take a lot of damage. Bear with me. Okay, it takes 23 fire damage.
Wow. Okay, yeah, you get an
Florian
explosive orb,
Rostis, die, you bastard!
and you see it actually almost rip off a part of one of its wings, and the blue dragon appears to be almost sagging where it stands, and it is under great duress, it would appear, by its language. Body language. Yeah.
After that, run back in.
The whack-a-mole all
In
strat.
and out, please.
All right,
That is my turn.
Nix, you are up.
Reckless attack again.
See us home. Go on.
Yeah. Oh, that was a 2, so ignore
That
that
certainly
one.
doesn't hit.
Oh, natural 20 again!
Hey, there we
Gracious!
go.
Wow.
Is that your third crit this session?
Yeah.
Wow.
What the hell? All right. So wait, how many do I roll my damage
You
twice? if I
double
get
the
extra?
dice involved.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
You roll
So
rage-
I rolled
do
4.
not-
damage gets
You
doubled,
do
all
not
that
double the
stuff.
modifiers, but you double the dice involved.
Okay, so I get to roll 4d6.
Yes,
So
you
I
do.
did that wrong earlier. Whoopsies.
That's all
That's why I always say if I ever crit, it's going to be a big one because I roll 6 die 6 when I hit something.
Just don't crit, idiot.
Ah,
It's still not very exciting because I rolled like ass, but 12.
Okay, well, you're getting a solid strike off at it, and it sags even more, and you can hear this almost like electric crackle in its raspy breath at this point.
Okay.
That is.
Second attack. Because that was my first one. All right, come on, bones. 19.
That does hit, yeah.
Yes. All right, come on, baby. Let's kill this motherfucker. 5.
whoa.
Woo! 10. 14, 15. 15.
All right, you swing it at its chest this time, and you feel yourself break one of the colossal ribs inside its ribcage. It actually staggers back for the first time, but remains on its feet.
Okay, I end my turn.
All right,
I'll
Derek,
kill this
you're up.
fucker.
I look over,
Crit time, let's go.
seeing, through the legs and go, for Drastus! Take 2 swings. Oh, it was so close. That's a 19, so 26.
That's yeah, that hits. That absolutely hits.
Oh, it was an 18. That was a 25, I think.
Yep,
Yes.
those both hit, of course.
Wonderful. So I'm gonna do 5d6 worth of damage because I'm not doing lightning damage to this thing.
You'd have to spectacularly fuck this.
Aha! All right, I rolled a lot. 25 plus 29 damage.
All right, well, Derek, the Dragon Slayer, how would you like to finish off Callus
I
the Warden?
always am a fan of the /once neck /2 neck.
Nice.
Making-
the crisscross
making some X,
applesauce. Very nice.
Yes.
All right. So
Apple bottom jeans.
You just rend this thing's throat open with a dying rasp and a rattler's scream. It slumps over and is dead.
Fuck.
I immediately run to Adrastus's body. Try to shake him awake.
I'm gonna run to Aaron.
Upon
And-
reaching Adrastus's body, it's pretty physically evident that he's dead. The damage to him is catastrophic. I mean, you saw the might of the dragon itself, and its teeth and claws just tore Adrastus apart, essentially.
Yeesh. I'm gonna give a health potion to Aaron.
Aaron, you get up and see Adrastus is dead.
You know what's really annoying too? I was thinking about taking Revivify as my extra spell,
Don't worry, Revivify is banned in my campaigns, it's fine.
but can't do that.
As soon as you get Revivified, D&D is ruined. It's banned.
I can res people.
So as
Yeah.
everyone else is like being concerned for everyone who's down, you just see Zimmy kicking this dragon's face, screaming in Draconic. It's like, I am the tallest! You made me grovel! How dare you? I'm just like kicking his stupid ugly face.
Zimmy is exploding in a fit of rage.
I can't RP it because I'm not that emotional, but Derek would probably start to cry.
Derek begins to cry. It's very beautiful.
Wah, wah.
And as the party convene around the body of their fallen friend, that's where we'll end tonight's session, but not before you hear a raspy cough from Haskia, who begins to stir on the ground. And that's where we'll end it for tonight.
We got another
Fate.
dragon stuffed up his ass or something.
Exactly. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be back in 2 weeks, of course. And yeah, bit of a dramatic one.
And my heart is racing. Jesus.
And we'll
Your-
see.
Your
you then.
heart.
All right, thank you for watching, everyone. We'll see
Well,
you
you're
next time.
dead, so.